There we go. Welcome to Dog Pound D&D, where murder's every day and ethics are more of a guideline. We have our stars Cairo, Armok, Anselm, and Luca all huddled around a table after some various adventures, deciding what their next course of action is going to be. Last time we went to a theater to find a rusty shoe, and then we went to a strip club, and then we got kicked out of the strip club, and then we went shopping, and then we went back to the strip club. Then we found out that everyone's at the theater, and you can't really call it kidnap, but they did acquire a goblin corpse that they plan to reanimate and interrogate, potentially. And they have decided they need to be real fancy to go to the theater. They found out that it is by invite only. You cannot buy your way in, as far as they know, or at least, how much was that? 10,000 gold or 1,000 gold? What was that?
10,000 gold does not get you in.
At the very least, 10,000 gold is not enough to get you in. And you do know that the Rusty Shoe and his top-ranking people frequent there sometimes. And you also have learned that he changes his appearance every time he meets somebody. Nobody has seen the same Rusty Shoe twice. But he most commonly appears as some form of goblin. And go ahead.
Well, Luca wasn't with the rest of the group, so he's gonna walk in and be like, "Oh, hey, you guys. I was hanging out downstairs. I heard you guys made a lot of noise up there, and then I left. What'd you guys find out in that room?"
You do a lot. We tried to make sure we didn't make a lot of noise. We did, because it was soundproof up there.
Telepathic noise.
Oh, right, of course. We were
A lot of static.
linked
Yeah.
still.
Heard something about some goblins or something. I don't know.
Yeah. So we got in there, and one of the goblins, who assume was the leader of the group, blew his head off.
His head?
Yes.
Like literally?
Exploded it off his head.
Oh God.
It wasn't a pretty sight.
But it should inform your perception of who it is you're dealing with.
I mean, he blew up his own head. That's a pretty serious thing to do.
And so
I've never done that.
We interrogated one of the goblins. Got some decent information out of him, but we found out that the person who hired him was a goblin that was dying. So I took Anselm and the headless goblin and the goblin that was on the ground dying due to I don't know if it was he drank too much or too much drugs. Could be either or, but I teleported them out, and so I assume that you used gentle repose on him, Anselm?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought, did I cure him or I don't know if I revivified him yet.
No, you haven't revivified him yet.
Okay.
But
Yeah, he's gentle reposed.
Bring him back so that we can interrogate him to see what information he knew, because he hired the one we interrogated to work for the Rusty Shoe. So
Also,
he might know more.
Also, I'd like to point out that you now have two parties who have used General Repose in the last two sessions.
It's a spell.
It's a
spell.
They used it on a giant monster because they were afraid it was going to come back to kill them if they left it behind.
We're using it on a goblin who
I liked it. It
overdosed.
was ingenious. I liked it. All right.
Okay, so what should our first course of action be? Should I bring that sad goblin back to life?
Probably the best choice. Unless we have any other course of action you want to take beforehand.
Before we bring him back, what are we gonna ask this goblin about?
Good Rusty Shoe.
The Rusty Shoe? But what are we gonna say? Hey, tell us about the rusty shoe. This person just came back to life. My first thought would not be to talk about the rusty shoe.
I got it. We could say, hey, welcome back to life. Tell us about the rusty shoe.
Okay, at least we have a nice little introduction there. That's a good start. I think Anselm should do the talk.
Sure.
Works for me.
When I think of talking, I think of Anselm.
I can get behind that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
Well, especially if we're in different disguises or no disguises when we bring him back and we're like, hey, we're working for rich people or important people who need to remain nameless right now. And just imply heavily that we've been hired by the Rusty Shoe to figure out who killed this guy or something.
Hey, we brought you back to life. Congrats. We saved your life from those evil people.
Yeah, so I don't know. It's either if you want to go the buddy way, one of you can do it. That works for me.
Yeah, we could
Back
try
up.
that. We could be buddy, and if that doesn't work, someone else could be the bad cop.
I mean, I could go in my full devil form if it's necessary.
You could go in your full devil form and we could be like, hi, welcome to hell. You're dead now.
Welcome to the
You
afterlife.
get reduced sentence if you confess your sins. Otherwise,
Honestly,
I don't know.
we
We'd have somebody else just disguise themselves as something really fucking creepy and crazy and be like,
Yeah, we could do
otherwise
that.
you get stuck in that guy's bedroom for, well, the first
could-
few thousand years.
I can cast Wall of Fire to surround us.
Oh God. In the inn.
Repent for your sins.
Maybe we should bring him back not in this place.
Well, we could bring him back.
Fine.
If he doesn't, if we try to be nice and he doesn't respond, we could kill him again and then bring him back to life and go the devil route.
This seems like a blasphemy against God to keep doing that.
The gods never really liked me in the first place, so
I'm sure my God wouldn't mind too much.
Isn't your God the God of death?
Yeah.
So doesn't he want people to stay dead?
Yeah, but I think he'd be okay with someone being dead twice.
Actually, his job is to ferry people over to the next life. So he might be
Exactly.
fine with it.
Yeah. I mean, everyone dies eventually. If it's not today or tomorrow,
But if
it
you
might be
do
the next day.
revivify,
So.
to be fair, you are taking him potentially away from somebody who's ferrying him to the next life. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know.
But it's okay. Barteo understands. He'll see him again. If he leaves early, he'll come back eventually, you know?
Oh my God. Okay, well, do we actually want to put on a whole play for this guy when he comes back, or just talk?
I think we could just talk.
Okay,
Just
sounds good.
Talking.
And if that doesn't work, we can put on a whole play.
Yeah, then I
Exactly.
cast Wall of Fire, and we
Modify memory, you come back again. Try again.
We don't even kill him. We just modify memory. Welcome back.
Knock him out, modify memory, wake him
Welcome back to
up.
life.
That sounds like it works to me.
Welcome to hell, motherfucker.
Okay. Let's go get this guy.
Okay, can we do this not out in the open though?
We're not going to do it out in the open. This is definitely not a situation where you just do it out in the open.
Hey, welcome to the tavern where we resurrect people.
Yeah, people don't take kindly to people coming back to life in the middle of the open.
After this season,
In my
the fucking
experience.
tavern keeper is gonna be like, and this is the haunted room where Party 3 did a whole bunch of creepy shit.
Yeah.
Multiple
This
party threes have left their mark in this inn.
This is where they kept killing someone and bringing him back to life.
Alright, so where do we got this guy? Probably in a room somewhere.
In this room.
Oh, look, there
This
he
is
is.
the inn room you have paid for.
Wow. Wow, that was a big goblin. Is it like the MCU where the gnomes are actually giants?
Yes.
Okay.
I was so zoomed in, I had to zoom out.
There we go.
So I should
Oh,
probably
this is a
look
nice looking room.
What the heck?
somewhat normal.
I'm gonna sit over at the chest table.
There we go.
Yeah, if this doesn't work, we can.
There appears to be a liquor bar in the bottom left for some reason as well. So
Yeah, are those cigars on the table?
you guys must have paid for the bestest room.
Yeah, this is definitely the best.
This is
room.
definitely
Yeah,
the
right?
bestest room. That's the
That's
what is it?
cigar.
10 gold a night? 5 gold?
Yeah.
10 gold
Mhm.
a night? I think yeah.
Okay.
No, it's one. Is it 1 gold?
We
It might
keep
be 1
we
gold
keep
a night.
renting
Yeah,
it,
it's
and
1
so they
gold a
keep
night.
making it fancier with the gold we give them.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
1 gold. It's
right.
1
More
gold a
likely to
night.
come
That's what
back.
it is.
Okay. All right. So, all right, guys. So if now he doesn't take kindly to friendship, we could just, make the room go dark, or make him. If someone can make him go blind for a minute or something, and then be like, "Hey, gotcha. This is actually hell," and do that whole act. Okay. We don't have to actually kill him again. I was only kidding
sure.
about that. All right. So I will.
Does people have ways of blinding him? Does anyone here have a way of blinding him?
I have hypnosis.
Armok holds up a bomb.
That would work on all of us.
He nods. It would.
I don't know if I have
Nobody
anything.
specified. So
Armok
can,
hasn't made any blindness poisons.
No, I have silence. I don't have blindness.
he doesn't have stuff like that. Not really. He has a potion that could possibly kill him. I say possibly because you're not really supposed to drink it if you're not a witcher, but
Ooh, I can threaten him and tell him I'm gonna cast this custom spell on him.
That is true, but it only lasts for 6 hours. I mean, he doesn't know that.
I mean, if we cast like a minor illusion cantrip or something like that, like right on him,
I have like
on his eyeballs.
Are you talking about doing the stupid create a black box on top of someone's head so they have to take an action in order to realize?
Yeah,
that
or
there's a
like just
box on their head?
setting up goggles with minor illusions so that way all he can see outside of his eyeballs is, the
Yeah.
stuff.
Well, let's see if he cooperates first, I guess.
He's back.
All right, so I'll cast Revivify on him, and because of my god, I only consume half the diamond, I think, so only 150 gold.
Wait, what? That's busted.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. My
Okay,
god has a great bonus.
He is a tier 1 god. Tier 1 gods have pretty good bonuses.
I'm converting.
Mhm.
I'm converting.
Callian doesn't want to use any more.
No more light. All right, so I'll bring him back to life. Hey there, friend. Welcome back to life. By the way, what can you tell us about the rusty shoe?
Straight into it.
Yeah, that's great.
It just starts screaming. I can't imagine this
cast-
is a good situation coming back to life after that. In a strange place with 4 people standing around them.
Hey, friend, stop. No need to yell.
Where am I? What did you do with me? Why am I here?
Well, you were dead, and
Did
now
you
you're
killed
back
me?
to life. I didn't kill you. I
He's
found
never
you
seen
dead.
us before,
No, yeah, he's very
and he would
confused.
have memories of what happened. We haven't wiped his memory.
He has memories of walking in and starting to drink at the strip club. He has lost large chunks of it after that. He was dying from alcohol poisoning. When's Benny? Quiet.
Well, my
Oh, the
friend,
dogs.
Yeah,
I'm
if
not
I remember
sure.
correctly,
In
he
that
was
case, did
dying
he
from-
even know that he fucking died? If he doesn't remember dying, he wouldn't know that we just fucking
No,
revived
no.
him. He'd probably think that since we're friendly-looking people, we probably just rescued him from being drunk to death in a strip club.
He started out with, "Who am I? Where are you? Who are you?" And he said, "You died." So
Fair.
then he asked, "Did you kill me?" Because
No.
it's logical or something.
yeah.
Dude,
No, I
dude,
didn't
one
kill
of
you,
them?
friend.
Why am I here?
Wonder who? What? Because you were dead.
I don't follow.
I don't really either. My name's
You-
Anselm, by the way.
Armok points to Anselm's like clergy symbol so that he knows that it's a cleric. That makes sense in a world where clerics regularly bring people back from the dead.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least hopefully it does to this guy.
I mean, what day is it? What time is it?
Actually, I don't know. I don't remember. What did we? It was Friday.
It is Wednesday, my dudes.
Wednesday.
It
No,
is.
It's a
Friday.
Friday night.
Friday. Yeah. Oh, it's Friday night. About I don't know, midnight, 1 o'clock.
And you just see a look of dread just go over this guy's face. And he just starts, oh no, 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 no. Oh no, no, no.
What is it, friend? What is bothering you?
She's gonna kill me. I was supposed to be back by 10.
Who's gonna kill you?
My wife!
Oh.
Unless she's dead too. Did you kill
Well-
her?
No, I don't know your wife.
Then why am I here? Why am I in this house? What did I do? What?
Well, you were dead. We brought you back to life.
Well, I know. Is there someone else I could talk to?
Sure. Luca? Would you like to talk to this man?
Hello, good sir.
Well, that's the
My name
first.
is my name is Luca, and we're here to fix your problems.
I don't think you're gonna be able to fix my problems.
What kind of problem is it?
Mostly frying pan related.
Frying pans, yes, those are not good.
Well, just to be clear, I did fix one of your problems already, so I think you're capable.
You know, out of the pot into the fire, as people say.
Mm.
Well, we're just looking for some information. We figured you might have some.
What? Is that why you? I'm still confused. Why am I here? Like, how did I get here?
You see, what happened was that we found you in a drunken stupor out in the streets, laying in your own filth.
How'd I get in the streets from the strip club?
Oh, well, they threw you out.
Oh,
You jumped on the stage and started dancing around. It was quite a scene. But they threw you out of there, and we were like, hey, we're the neighborhood watch. We go around helping people. So we're like, oh, let's help this poor soul here. And we cleaned you up, and now you're here.
you're not
so.
you're a vampire?
A vampire? No.
Yeah, you just said you're part of. You guys are all vampires?
Armok just grins wildly.
My blood is not tasty, I promise.
Oh, we're not here to drink your blood. I'm sorry. I'm actually a vegan, so don't
There are
worry
no
about that.
vegan vampires.
Well, you haven't met me then, huh?
Okay, you.
Okay,
I don't
and he
think you
and he
know-
turns to Armok. He's like, "Does any of this make sense to you?"
Armok nods like, yeah. Were you paying attention to anything we said?
Oh God,
Well,
Mom
either way,
always said I'd get wrapped up with the wrong crowd.
Well, are you
Armok
wrapped
just
up-
shrugs like, moms are pretty smart.
Well, we're just looking for information about a friend of ours named the Rusty Shoe. Have you ever heard of him?
Oh, Rusty Shoe's great. My boss worked for him. You should meet the guy. He's great.
Oh yeah. We would love to meet him. Yeah.
Yeah, can you introduce us?
Oh, absolutely. Next time. I mean, you guys. I mean, well, maybe not most. Maybe just the slow one over here. And he points at Anselm. You guys aren't exactly the kind of people he's looking for.
Oh, he wants the fancy kind.
Oh, yeah. Don't you see the drip? And he just kind of goes like that on his shirt. Although there
Yeah,
does
I
seem
think
to
I'm
be a
pretty
little
fancy.
blood on this.
Well, we clean up nicely, and I'm gonna prestidigitate the blood off of him.
Oh,
Nice.
I thank you. That would have cost so much to get done elsewhere.
Well, you could still pay me, but that's a different
no.
issue.
No, that was a gift. My gift.
Is there any is his clothes like ripped at all? Anything? Or is he just blood?
No, it was just some blood. He had real fancy
Okay.
clothes.
Okay, because I could
Well,
have
we-
missed it.
we-
But I
clean
mean,
up
a
very
head
nicely.
exploding near you.
Yeah.
That would get you kind of
He doesn't know, and he kind of picks up a piece that fell on the floor. And he's like, "Do you know what this is?"
Well, I wasn't there for the exploding head, so I'll take a look at it.
Roll medicine.
Yeah, that makes sense. Where's my medicine? Oh, I have good medicine.
Oh,
It's
that's
fitting over.
definitely goblin brain. Little bit
Oh.
of goblin brain.
Oh, I don't know. Are you sure you want to know?
I don't know.
Just put that down and let's move on.
So we're gonna go home. I mean, I might as well take my beating now. If I come back later, it's gonna be worse.
Sure. We just if you could arrange a meeting with your boss. Well, who is your boss, by the way? You said he or she works with the Rusty Shoe.
Oh yes, that's 1 second. Let me get my name here. That was that would be Mr. Bones.
Mr. Bones, yes.
Yeah, he kind of
Cool.
runs a little bit of the street crew.
Where do you usually find Mr. Bones in his free time? Or while he's working, I don't know.
I mean, usually it's either at the mall or the club. I mean, sometimes we're just wandering the streets, you know, trying to pick up chicks we don't have to pay for.
Does that work out for you? pretty
The
often?
2 places we've been already. God,
Yeah.
Mr. Bones.
You might want to
Oh, the
ask what he
mall.
looks like.
Yeah, how does
Just
Mr.
a
Bones
little
look
help
like?
from the DM there.
Mhm.
Yeah. Who's
Oh, he wears the most fanciest green robe with a hood.
Yeah.
He
Green robe with a
loves
hood.
this stick. He's got this stick. It's got
Guys,
this
you
little
You remember the guy who blew his own brains out?
this little skull cap on the top of his stick. He swears
That's
it's
why we
magical.
didn't ask. We assumed this whole time
Oh.
he's talking about the dude with no brains anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't pick that up.
Yeah.
Yeah, his boss's brains was on the ground.
Yeah, but would Luca and Ansem know that? I'm not sure.
No.
No.
I didn't see this guy.
Mm-hmm.
And some.
Yeah, I
All
mean,
he
he helped me
knows-
pay for my wife's surgery last month. He's a good guy.
Oh, great
Oh.
guy, yeah.
Great guy.
I'm sure nothing bad
I
happened.
don't know about that. He seems kind of suicidal.
I think he's going through a rough spot in life.
Mhm.
Life's real weighing heavy on him.
Ansem asked,
Okay.
well, were you with him tonight at the club?
Real quick, a side note. Dragonheart,
Mm-hmm.
the message has been delivered.
Okay.
Yeah, so you do what you want on that, but I'm just letting you know this is the point in time at which that has made its way to you. Probably from Rip or something. He's like, yeah, me,
Guys,
Mr.
Dave House
Bones,
is getting a
we're
little sweet.
tight.
There's pizza.
We're tight. Oh, and don't forget about Silas. He's my best buddy. He was the best man at my wedding.
Oh wow, these
Oh.
people sound very nice.
Yeah. And Ansem
don't-
will look at the look at the brain on the floor.
I mean, for the most part, as far as you guys have found, the organization's not inherently evil. It's kind of elitist and douchebaggy.
Yeah, they sound like
at least at
snobs.
the mid to bottom level. You haven't really
Yeah.
infiltrated anything above like street level people at this point, so you guys don't know much more about anything else going on. But
The lower people sound like they're just cos.
they're just there because it's cool and it's
They
a
just
better
wanna
life than they
dress
could live
up.
otherwise.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's what's cool. It's hip.
It seems to be an effective rebellion, though, because
It
people
is.
are actually enjoying it without compromising their morals.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I mean, a lot of them turn out to be a bit of bullies, as you know, street gangs do, and they want to flex their authority in a world where they don't have much. But I mean, all in all, it's
Mhm.
not inherently bad.
That's
Yet.
it. We're joining the shoe side.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, can you tell us anything else about The rusty shoe?
Yes.
I don't interact with him a lot. I mean, Mr. Bones mostly worked with him. I mean, he does have a great sense of fashion, as you guys have seen. But
Yes, of course.
us street folk, we don't get to meet with him. It's beneath him.
Well, just out of curiosity, if Mr. Bones was no longer in charge, who would be the next one in line to talk to?
You know, theoretically.
Theoretically, just there's got to be an order, right? A hierarchy for the next in line to be.
Yeah, my buddy Silas, he made it up to assistant to the regional street gang organizer. Assistant to the
Assistant regional manager.
assistant regional
assistant
street
to-
assistant regional street man assistant to the regional street manager. Some of you got that, some of
I mean,
you did
good for
not.
Silas.
Yeah.
I thought you said Cyrus at first, and I was like, wait, did
Nope.
Jakey's actually quit?
No, Silas.
Silas.
Do we know if? Well, I guess I wouldn't know.
He was at the club with me. I don't know what happened to him after that. I
Oh,
kind of
well.
lost track of, well, everything.
Oh, so I know you're in a hurry to get home to your wife.
Oh yeah,
but
she's gonna beat the shit out of me.
Can we meet up?
She told me this was gonna happen too. She told me we shouldn't move to the big city. I couldn't keep my eyes off of but no, it's gonna be problem. Like, no, we're gonna have great opportunity in the big city. Alvin's letting goblins in. And
There
nothing
still
but
is great
trouble.
opportunity here. Alvin's a pretty
Tell that to my wife.
well.
You
so
don't got a good enough job. Why can't you be one of his mercenaries?
Well, why not?
I didn't pass the trials.
Oh, well, there's always next time, right?
It's around this time that you guys would hear a knocking at your room's door.
Oh,
Which is right here, by the way.
Yeah,
Armrock will get up and answer.
Yeah, and Alvin's standing there.
A very, very small Elvin. Here's
Yeah,
the
he's,
door, though. I made a bigger door.
well, the man we were just talking about.
So yeah, Alvin would be standing at the door.
Who's that standing at the door?
There we
Well,
go.
Armrock would say something, but
So does
Alvin
anybody open the door? Did anybody open
yeah,
it?
I
Armrock
said
is-
Armrock opened the door.
Okay.
Opens the door. It looks like you have a guest.
Armrock shakes his head like, no, we don't. What?
Oh, okay.
Oh, him? No.
Is it decent for me to come in at the moment, or are you busy?
You could come in,
Armrock
Alvin.
debates beating the shit out of this goblin until he's unconscious just in case, but then decides against it.
And Shimos looks around. Oh my god, it's Alvin! Are you here to kill me?
Why would I kill you? I have no intentions of
Well,
doing
Mr.
that.
Bones said that you hated all of us.
I don't hate goblins. Why would I hate them?
No, you hate poor people.
Why would I hate poor people?
Because you're rich!
Armrock
don't-
suddenly is like, oh, I get it now.
Yeah. Oh.
Out of character, more propaganda has been. This is just
Yeah.
him spouting stuff that's been told to him.
Everyone in
Alvin's
the
a
room
real
goes,
asshole. He
"Oh."
fucks well with people's wives. He hates
Oh yeah, I
No,
heard
I'm-
about that too!
I don't.
Alvin
I'm
is a good
surprised
Alvin,
Terry
yeah.
stayed with
Republican
him,
from the
honestly.
70s.
She's a gem.
Okay, so first off, let's get this straight. I do not commit adultery. I don't.
Neither
hate
do I!
poor
Neither do
people.
I! And he winks at you.
Alvin just sits there with like a glare on his face, like, okay.
Inside check. No.
I don't commit adultery. I don't hate poor people. Never have I hated poor people.
Never have I ever hated poor people.
And how come none of your family's of poor people? How come none of your family's of poor people?
What do you mean none of my family is of poor people?
Your parents aren't poor, your children aren't poor, your wife isn't poor. It seems like you don't have
Armrock
any
lost
poor
his train
people
of
in your life.
thought.
It's hard to argue against stupid.
You do it really well.
Thank you.
It's because I do my job and make sure things get done, and so therefore the people in my life that are my family are not poor.
I think Alvin had a lot of friends that he saved the world
Didn't
with
you
that were
adopt
poor.
some children who had no families?
Yes, I just
Didn't
adopted.
you adopt poor
goblin.
people? You love poor people.
Yeah,
You take
I
poor
just
people into your
adopted a.
family.
I just adopted a goblin child who had a broken leg.
Well,
Whose
that was
leg never healed properly because the nun that was taking care of him beat him.
Yes. Did you rename the goblin? You know, Northwest or something like that?
No, I didn't rename him at all. That's
No, his name's
I don't-
Harry.
But
and he
he's
has a
not
bald
poor
spot
anymore.
dog. But he was.
Is he poor now?
he's not poor because he's
So
in
you
my
still
family.
don't have any family that's poor.
Well, he did, and he just no
Well,
longer
was it?
poor
You know,
because Alvin took care
he
of him.
couldn't possibly have a poor kid that he adopted. Now the kid's rich, so it's perfectly acceptable to have a rich kid.
I kind of envy this guy's simple outlook on life.
Yeah.
What?
I mean, there's a reason he's getting into constant trouble with his wife, but almost died of alcohol poisoning. He's not bright.
No.
Wait,
He did die of alcohol poisoning.
Okay, yes, did die of alcohol poisoning.
He
Sorry,
did.
did die of alcohol
You're
poisoning.
the one who
Die-
scripted his death.
Died and came back.
well, Anson will say, well, if we give you a bunch of money, then you would no longer be poor. So then, would that still mean we don't know any poor people, or Alvin doesn't know any poor people?
Well, it wouldn't be as You're not. I don't want to be your child, Alvin, or yours, Mr. Crazy Man.
I'm not
Oh.
trying to adopt you. You're
Well,
okay
then,
with that.
okay, but I will take the money.
Oh,
I don't want to be adopted.
well, no adoption, no money.
adoption.
Wow, what
you
kind of a
are-
racket are you running, Alvin?
Hold on! I answer. This is not how things work. Do not put words in my mouth.
So I get the money without the adoption, Alvin?
No one's getting money.
You just said I don't have to be adopted to get the money.
Yeah, but you're poor. And Alvin hates poor people.
Oh yes,
No,
I guess I won't get money because you hate poor people.
Armok doesn't talk. He can't say that.
I know.
Yeah, but this goblin just gets it, you know? He just gets what Armok is thinking.
Armok's eyebrows are very expressive.
I don't hate poor people.
But you don't have any in your family. And the one that you adopted, you made rich. Because you couldn't stand him being poor.
By the fact of being a part of my family, you stop being poor.
That's-
Because my wealth becomes their wealth. That's how that works.
Yeah, Mr. Bones said you'd say that as an excuse.
Any rich people in your family?
Who's me?
That didn't mean, you dumb piece of shit.
Yeah, and someone said this guy, do you have any rich people in your family?
Oh, no. My family.
Yeah, because families usually all come from the same socioeconomic background.
There was Uncle Louie, but
Armok is
he
over
only
there trying to figure
lasted
out what
about 6 months in
socioeconomic
Baru's
means.
Keep.
Oh, the poor bastard.
Yeah, and some surprisingly knows what that means.
Anselm's a clergyman. There's no telling what Anselm may or may not know.
Yeah. He's actually pretty wise, but also pretty slow.
I thought it'd be a lot better here. I mean, we were just kind of wandering around after we got not really kicked out of our home, but run out by some shit.
What
We
happened?
thought we were wandering around Baru's Keep. Let me tell you, the things you have to do to
Oh,
make
dear.
a buck there. I kept bread on the table for my wife, but
No,
that's horrible. We
very-
came down here for better opportunity. Gonna go back to our old home. Oh, if those
Well,
people
what-
messed up. I swear to God, those people we let through, they fucked it up somehow.
What can I ask? What job do you currently have in the city?
He just kind of looks like to the left, to the right. Wealth distribution manager.
Inside check.
Wealth Distribution manager.
Yes, my wife was so proud when I got the title manager. I only had to come in for one interview. There was like 8 other people there, and we all got the jobs. I can't believe they were hiring so many managers.
Didn't you say you were on the streets all the time with Mr. Bones?
Yes, as a wealth
Wow.
distribution manager.
Distribution.
That's
Who are
another
you-
word for a thief.
Yes, we go
Yeah.
to the businesses that Mr. Bones works with. We collect the money, and we redistribute it back to Mr. Bones, who sends it to Rusty Shoe, who pays all of our salaries.
Ah, got it.
Hmm. And what is the money being collected for?
Oh, yeah. He says we
Strippers,
provide
apparently.
invaluable services to local businesses.
Yeah, see?
Hmm.
You're right. Strippers.
Would some of those invaluable services be protection?
Services is protection. That's code word for
Well,
protection.
I mean, obviously, if we're working with them, we're gonna stick up for them if somebody's being a dick. I mean, obviously, you guys are friends. If Mr. Weird Guy was getting beat up for being weird, wouldn't you guys beat up the people that beat him up?
Yes.
Do you mean me?
Yes.
Oh,
I
okay.
did refer to you as the weird one, and
Right. No, that's okay.
No out of
Um,
character offense. Just that's how he views you based on his interactions so far.
Yeah, no, Ansem's...
Because his
gets it.
opinion means so much to us.
Yeah.
players.
Handsome gets it. He gets it. He's
I'll
not
let you
offended
know
as easily
I
as
am
Wes. Yeah.
I will not stand for
Winston, stop it.
Aw,
Yeah, Winston doesn't agree that Ansem's weird.
yeah. He's like, how dare you?
I don't agree he's weird either, but Shima does. All right, continue.
okay. Interesting.
What were we talking about?
We were just discussing. I don't know what you were.
We were talking
before
about
I
how
came
they wouldn't
in.
come and save you if somebody beat you up.
I said
Oh.
I would.
Yeah, but you're not part of their group. You came in later. You're the mayor. You guys are you guys rich or poor?
Armok is like, oh, I'm so fucking poor.
Ansem's like, well, depends how you
Well, rich is
define
good.
rich.
Anything more than about 10 gold is rich.
Oh.
We're rich
Armok
and
very
folk-
slowly pulls like 7 silver out of his pocket and individually counts and then looks at him and shrugs.
Ah, so that's why you wouldn't help Ansem. You don't want to help the rich people.
Well, I
Shrugs
describe
again.
myself as rich.
How much money do you have?
Oh. Ansem will pull out a couple copper. I got some.
Roll deception.
Armok nods like he's fucking
Deception.
vouching for him.
Okay, hold on. Where's my deception? 14.
Okay, so you're poor, and you're poor, and Mr. White Guy is rich.
Well, of course.
But what I don't get is if you're all poor,
Hmm.
and you said Alvin is your friend,
Mhm.
why didn't Alvin make you rich?
Because
Well,
we
'cause if
didn't
he-
marry him.
We're not
Yeah.
his family.
we're
Oh,
not
I
his
get it.
family.
Alvin only likes to help his family. Gotcha.
No,
Very
no,
a lot of nepotism going on here, I see.
Alvin is helping us, but just because you help someone doesn't mean they're
Did you
rich.
hear how he
overnight.
helped the last mayor that he used to work for?
I didn't
No.
work for him with the last.
Oh yeah,
mayor.
sorry. Oh, did you hear how he helped the last mayor when he came into town?
No, how did he help him?
Oh yeah, why don't you ask Alvin how he became mayor?
Alvin, how did you become mayor?
Huh?
I want to know more
The
about
last mayor
election.
sucked, huh?
There was an election held, and I became mayor.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
What happened
see?
to the last mayor?
What happened to him?
Yes.
seems like he lost the election.
I wanted to have a casual conversation with him. I don't really understand why, but he blew himself up.
You see, very believable, guys.
I believe him.
Well, you're poor.
But so are you.
Yeah, exactly. He's been preying on the poor people this whole time to build his empire.
I love.
but
Do you
I
see
love
how
this
many
job.
poor people he's been
Yeah.
importing from around the world?
But by bringing in poor people, he's helping them earn a living.
Well, you're. Can you kind of like I am not getting help to make a living.
Wait, I think.
But then are you really poor or are you actually rich?
How much do you get paid? How much do you get paid?
I think we've had enough with this guy.
1 gold
I
a
think
year.
this guy should have stayed dead.
A year. A year. You're clearly working for the wrong person because the lowest paying job in my city by me is 1 gold a month.
See, rich people can afford that kind of service.
Then why don't you work for Alvin?
Alvin, am I gonna work for you?
What job do you want? We have plenty of positions open.
Do you have any wealth distribution managers?
What even is a wealth
Make him a
distribution?
tax collector.
I go
Yeah,
to
that
the
would.
businesses, and they give me the money according to their agreement with Mr. Bones, and I bring that to Mr. Bones, and he brings it back to the Rusty Shoe, and he distributes our salaries.
But if you work for me, you wouldn't be going to Mr. Bones. You would be going to my people.
Well, duh. I thought I was the special one.
I'm just making sure
He's
that we have
special.
we're on the same we're on the same level.
Well, yeah,
here,
I
'cause-
wouldn't work for Mr. Bones if I was working for you.
I mean,
Yeah.
with all the new people coming in, I do need to kind of look to hire new tax collectors for the next quarter.
Could you perhaps also write me a note with your seal saying that you had to commandeer me for important city business today?
Yes, of course.
That would be wonderful. When can I start?
Tomorrow?
All right. I'll need that note though tonight. Otherwise, I
signs
might not
me,
be
like, let's
alive
make
to
this-
start tomorrow.
Oh.
Armok signs to be like, hold on, let's make it a note, or let's make this provisional on the fact that he helps us with the Rusty Shoe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess Anson will take that.
Because even Alvin needs to get the Rusty Shoe problem solved. That's kind of why we're here. So
But,
Yeah.
but friend, first, we need your help with your friend. We need to meet your friend so we could learn a little bit more about this Rusty Shoe fella. And then I'm sure
Oh
Alvin
yeah,
will
we
be
just
glad.
have to find Silas. He's probably drinking at a bar somewhere.
Okay, so
describe Silas and see if it's one of the other guys who died.
Actually, Alvin probably has something to say.
Alvin's not going to say it until Shimo leaves, though.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
but Alvin would kind of just like will telepathically communicate to Anselm. Or no, he will communicate to Cairo, and then Cairo has telepathy, so he communicates to everyone saying that there's something about that I need to talk to you guys. It was the reason I was here in the first place.
Is that goblin with the broken leg the fucking Rusty Shoe? And since you adopted him, everything's gonna be fine now in the city.
No.
Oh, that would have been a great ending to the story.
Yes, I can. Silas is the one that needs to be found. Good to hear.
Wait, is Silas the mass murderer that we killed? Just, like,
No.
masked murderer, like way back when.
No, that was Rip.
That was Rip, who's not dead. He's actually
He's a revenant,
Wow.
right?
No, well,
no.
He was.
Yeah, he
Rip
was a
wasn't.
revenant.
No, he wasn't a revenant. No, Doro was a
Dora
revenant.
was a revenant.
It happened a long time ago. I'm
It
sorry. I got
happened
confused.
right around the same, like in the same
Yeah.
episode, though.
It was literally the same session we ran into when we were looking for Rip. We ran into Doro. Rip was the assassin killing all the nobles in the town who had done him wrong, and I convinced him to come back to work with me, and I'd clear his slate.
Yes, Rip Jones specifically.
So I called.
Okay.
He was called. I just called the city that there was a masked murderer who who was attacking people in the city, and that he was
Raph
dead.
had a codpiece made out of that guy's mask.
Yes,
He did, yes.
That's amazing.
He wears it as a cup in case anybody tries to kick him in the nuts.
But yes, just all you would need to do is come by the mayor house tomorrow. We can discuss things with on how work will work with me, Shimo. So I will
Absolutely, but I'll need that note, like, now.
Oh no, of course. I always carry my insignias and whatnot with me. So
And I have some paper if you need.
I always have paper on me because it's always something that needs to be officialized or written around this city. So I'm always prepared to.
Yeah,
do
I
something.
imagine Alvin just carries around
Can
a
we
whole
ask some
stationary
questions
kit.
like where did Mr. Bones like go to hand off the money? Does this guy know anything like that?
Yeah.
He
Just
might.
gave it to Bone.
Shima? Do you know where you usually went? Where Mr. Bones would go? To.
Oh yes,
things?
he's one of the lucky few who got to go to the theater, but only on delivery day.
Why does this theater seem to be such a place where most people don't get to go? That's outlandish.
Oh, it's very exclusive. You must be the best of the best to make it in there. You obviously aren't cool enough to get in. It's okay.
I don't really care to go in there. I'm too busy with work to go.
It's okay. Maybe you can ask Weird Man over here for some fashion tips.
Sure, I'd be happy to help.
What-
I met this
how-
lovely lady down
How
at the mall.
expensive is your outfit versus Alvin's? I would like to know.
How much did
Who,
you pay for your
Anselm's?
outfit?
Oh, I forgot how much I
You
paid
paid
for
a
mine.
fair bit.
Was it like a hut?
It was either
Was it like
50 or
100?
100 gold.
Yeah, something like that.
I have an 1,500 gold outfit.
Yeah, but it's not in that style, and it wasn't made by Yennefer.
Mm-hmm.
It was bought from the same location, but not by Yennefer.
Oh.
Yeah, you gotta go to Yennefer for the best trip.
Yep, that's what I've heard.
You can spend thousands of gold on an outfit, but ultimately nobody really wants that. They want the Yennefer brand. And then he kind of like peels up his shirt, and you see like a really ornate Y.
Intriguing. That's
Wait, like, does he have that tattooed on him?
No, it's on the underside of the shirt.
it's on the other
It's like
side.
a maker's mark,
Oh,
Yeah, and I would be
like a
but
Ralph
this-
Lauren logo.
I would say that's a great idea, but this outfit was purchased for me by my wife, so I'm.
Oh
not
yes,
sure.
you don't want to make your wife angry. Let me tell ya. I tried to throw away a really scratchy pair of underwear she bought me once, and I still hear about it every fucking year on my birthday. What happened to those underwear I got you, Shimo? What, you don't love me, Shimo? God damn! Swear to God, that thing rubbed me raw. Maybe that was the purpose thinking about it, honestly.
That has a lot of problems.
Yeah.
Interesting character, this Shimo.
Well,
no, not really. He's pretty fucking simple. He's an idiot.
What you were looking for was what an entertaining individual.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
could go for that. Yeah.
but yes, what was payment day usually?
Oh yes, it was. It's Thursdays. Thursdays
Thursday,
because
okay.
Friday we go out to celebrate.
Oh, okay. Good to hear. And what businesses did you usually go to with Mr. Bones?
We go shopping at the mall. Obviously, we frequent Rashok's Rack, top tier establishment. By the way, my compliments to the owner.
Okay.
Sorry. We also occasionally we do have to commission better weapons. I'm not allowed to have anything, but Mr. Bones likes to frequent the forge occasionally. Well, not
Okay.
Mr. Bones himself. He sends some of us to get it, but
You were never allowed to carry a weapon on you.
no, just a club. And he pulls out what looks like a table leg.
We will clearly need to fix that.
Well, clearly, it's no longer attached to the table.
There was that one time where he went to the.
I
He went.
appreciate that fucking joke.
Thank you.
He went. He used to frequent this house down by the docks, south of the strip club, but he stopped going, a couple of years ago. I don't know what happened.
House south of the docks.
Yeah. Well,
Of the-
just
the-
well, just
of the-
by the docks, south
by the
of
docks.
the strip club.
Okay.
But he hasn't been there for a while now. He always gets real upset and curses whenever we pass it.
Shimo, is that where you live?
No, I live in Shantytown.
Shanty.
Because I'm just saying, I would understand swearing and cursing every time somebody goes past your house.
Well, that was rude.
Yeah, it was.
But yes, here's your writ.
Thank
of,
you.
Business that you had to attend
I'll
to.
still be
because of
alive to work for you tomorrow.
Good to hear.
Shimo, before you leave, what kind of flowers does your wife like?
Flowers? I don't like stinky flowers.
No, your wife doesn't. I think your wife would appreciate
No,
some flowers.
last time I tried to give her flowers.
Armok tries to get his attention. He's like, goblins.
Oh, they don't like flowers.
Fucking goblins.
Oh, okay.
If you have
well,
like a shiny stone or something, though.
I feel like Ansem would.
What does Anselm have?
I don't know. What does he have? Oh, he does have a shiny stone, but not a stone that he'd be willing to give this guy.
What shiny stone do
This
you
is
have?
called a diamond.
Diamond?
Oh yeah.
What does Ansem have? Let's see. Does he have? He has incense. I don't know if diamond. I don't know if he would like that.
I don't think so.
I do have something on me. You just have to give me a moment. Hold on. He's like, I keep it in a locked box so that I can't get it all the time. And Alvin puts a glove onto his hand, and he will reach into his bag and open a locked box, and he will pull a small ruby out and hand it to him.
Oh, she'll love this.
Wow.
I might even
that's
have
a
a good night.
Well, that's a shiny stone.
Say that as a write-in bonus for
Oh, she's
transferring
gonna be
the
very
job.
impressed. I'm a big. What's my title? Do I get a big fancy title?
No.
Executive tax collector for the new quarter of the city.
How about executive director of tax collection?
Sure, let's go with that.
That's a big move up for manager.
Alvin will
Goblin's smart.
lean over to Armok and telepathically communicate to him as like, the executive title just makes them feel better.
That's how it works in real life too.
Yup.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But yes,
Okay, good.
is-
So
rather late, so if anyone has any other questions for him, it's best to ask him. Otherwise, he should probably be off before his wife dismisses the letter that he has that I've given him.
true.
I'm gonna stick him in the bottom left corner of your house map.
Okay.
So that you can NPC eyes and salary and all, all the things you need to do with them.
Okay.
Some people decide that interrogation is the best method to work with people that you haven't met before. Alvin adopts and hires them.
Exactly.
Only
We're not
if they
against-
insult him, basically, is what I
Yeah,
noticed.
basically. 'Cause I'm pretty sure the
Like, if somebody's
goblin.
like, you're not a nice person. He's like, oh yeah, well
Didn't
you're
the-
fucking hired.
Didn't the
Am I a
goblin
nice
you
person
adopted?
now?
Didn't the goblin you adopted insult you to start too?
People who are brutally honest are good for Alvin to have around because they're willing to tell him where his shortcomings are.
Exactly.
go.
He doesn't hire a yes
Alvin's
man.
not even that
Yeah, no
short,
yes
though.
man.
People. He's not. He's very tall, but it's one of those things where if you hire people who are sugarcoating you everything you do, those are the worst people to have around. Having someone who actually directly insults you and tells you what you did wrong tends to help. Also, hiring people who are in the group of people who don't like me, having more of them representing me at a higher level will start to make people think, maybe Alvin really isn't
An a-hole.
he doesn't really hate poor people. It's just a misunderstanding. So
Alvin's getting so much abuse with this storyline.
Well, I mean, he's sleeping with other people's wives, man.
Yeah.
I don't do that.
Possibly,
He deserves it.
possibly their husband. The last thing
deserves
he said before he left was that Alvin was sleeping with
That's true.
Don't do that either, but
That is the last thing Atreya said, though. For the party before she left to retire.
yeah.
Oh, boy. And this is why it's so hard to maintain proper control of a city.
because of the elves.
It's so hard to root out shit like this.
Yeah, it just takes proper persuading to get people out of here.
And 1 gold a
I
month.
think Alvin needs to start giving more speeches and holidays.
That's true. You need more public events.
I could easily start doing that. That's not a problem.
But here's the thing: in order to
In the
make people
budget.
care about the holidays, Ikarath's got to be back in the city because everybody knows there's no party like an Ikarath party.
That's true.
Ikarath could
They don't know
technically-
it's not Ikarath. It's
Wait.
literally just Flick because Ikarath usually gets drunk and high at parties and then runs off to do other
John,
shit.
Ikarath could, in theory, be back in the city shortly. Because
Yeah, but we
teleportation...
haven't actually gotten out yet. I know,
Yeah.
but that's shortly, not right now.
Oh yeah, no. I was just liking how these things could potentially line up.
Also,
Yeah.
I forgot to ask, man. Keep forgetting. How much is the membership to be a part of the teleportation circle system?
20 gold a month, I think.
20 gold a month. Okay, Alvin is.
That's what I've been paying, anyways.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
expensive. Yeah, it's universal, so it's 20. It's expensive, but it's expensive with the premise that most people paying for it would be profiting by the use of it by ferrying people across. But I mean, isn't it like
Or just it'd be necessary for them to get across. So
yeah,
they're
isn't
willing
it
to
like
pay for it.
2 gold or 5 gold or something per
Casters
person?
who can cast 5th level spells, especially wizards, they usually need the material components to cast spells that cost a lot
Yeah.
more than 20 gold a month. So it's not even that much for people who actually need it.
Yeah.
Mhm. So it's fine by me. It's just I was making sure that was in my inventory
Yeah.
for Alvin. But yeah, so I'll just be like, yes, you can go if you would like to go home. And at this point, Shima, you are allowed to.
Chimo really wishes he could go home right now, but roll 20 froze.
Uh-oh. Roll 20 died. We killed it.
Now it's only roll 10.
Got roll 2d10.
Boo.
I deserve that.
All right, I will see you tomorrow as the new executive director of text collection.
There you go.
Shimo needs one of those books that increases your intelligence, you know?
Absolutely.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, right.
As he's leaving,
He
Alvin
needs several sets of those.
Yes.
He needs to read like 3 or 4 volumes of those books.
Ikarath and him would have had a good time.
Okay. So
No, I think Shimo, because he's so intelligent, but he's also stupid. I think Shimo would have assumed he's smarter than Ikarath, and Ikarath doesn't get along well with people like that.
There you go.
And Shimo's just crazy, so
A little bit. I
Okay,
mean, you
now
heard
that
the
that's
journey
how
he
you
went on. I don't know if you guys caught on to where he was.
Oh no!
where he
Wait!
was
No!
born.
Shimo would love Ikarath because he's the owner of his favorite place.
Yeah, it is true. That
They're
is
gonna get
true.
along
They're gonna get along great. Did you guys catch where he came from though?
Barrow's Keep.
Before
you
that.
said it was,
The shantytown?
No, he was forced
he lives
out
in
of
the
his
shanty town.
home
Yeah, he was forced out of his home.
by
Oh,
a
so he's
damn
from the
group of
underground.
people they should have never let through. Well, at least he blamed it on them, and they
Oh, that
were
was
forced out of their home.
Was that party 1?
No,
When we met the
Party
goblin
one's
going
never
into the
met
tunnels?
the goblin. You're talking
I'm
about
sorry,
party
party 3?
it was party 3.
Going into the tunnel.
Also,
right?
It
I
was
thought
the
it was thinking-
Wi-Fall mines,
Yeah.
which
That's
the
what I
goblins
thought.
just associate these people that have never been here before going in and out. And then that one change, and then all of a sudden there's these evil spectral monster shadow things that force them out of their home.
Yeah.
So they just associated
we-
that with that.
We
Well,
helped
this
the
guy did.
gnomes
Yeah.
get out. Yeah.
You did
I had
help
a
the
feeling
gnomes
when you
get
first
out.
mentioned that.
But
Goblin-
gnomes and goblins don't necessarily get along because gnomes don't actually exist according to goblins. So
Correct. They don't know the gnomes exist. And
That was
yeah.
true. Yeah. Well, anyway, now that guy's gone, Alvin, did you have something to tell us?
Yes, so he talked about Silas.
Yes.
I assume since you have him and he was part of the Rusty Shoe, were you at the Rorschach's Rack this evening?
Mm-hmm. Yes, we were.
Did
an
you
investigation, of course.
perhaps...
Ikrath is immediately like,
Did you perhaps kill anyone? Or multiple people?
I
I
didn't
don't
kill
think we
anyone.
did actually. Yeah, no, we didn't kill anybody.
You killed one person.
Well, I didn't.
Yeah. I brought one person back alive.
It's the opposite of killing.
Yeah.
There's there was one person who committed suicide, and then you took the
Oh, I
blade
did
of
stab
one
him,
of the
yeah.
goblins while it was still in
someone
his
did get
hand and had it go through the one that we were interrogating.
Yes, I did kill
Um,
somebody, but
so-
Alvin doesn't need to know that. I don't think.
Well, if you didn't kill anyone yourself, somebody snuck into that room and killed everyone.
What? Oh.
Well,
I was
except
just
one
conf-
person.
Except for one person.
Was it one person
Um,
Shimo?
No, you took Shimo with you.
Oh, okay. I just thought you meant because he was in the room.
No.
Okay. Except for one person?
Silas was seen fleeing Rorschach's Rack tonight. He murdered Trent, Carl, Stefan, as well as Milkweed the barmaid.
Are we supposed to know who these people are? Like, other than the fact that they're the people that we probably were responsible for their deaths, apparently.
Trent and Carl were the two passed out near the door. Was Stefan the one we were interrogating?
Let me go back. I think Steven was the other passed out person. There were
Okay.
two passed out people.
And then I'm assuming Milkweed was the goblin barmaid that was in
Yes.
there.
Yes, the unconscious one.
So yeah.
So the fact is, it
them-
was presented to Alvin. So he was seen fleeing. When they went up there, they found all those dead bodies up there, including people that were alive when you left.
So there was a lot of dead bodies. At
Oh,
the
so
scene.
more people died after we.
Yes.
That's not good.
To be fair, I half expected something like that, honestly. So it definitely
Which-
sounds like we gotta find Cyrus and fucking-
Which reminds me,
Silas. Cyrus
reminds
is
me-
retired.
That's Cyrus.
I said Silas.
Alvin would send a
Meant to say Silas.
would send a sending out to the guard to say if they see Shimo, make sure that he gets home safely.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Because he's worried that Shimo actually might be killed tonight.
Okay.
So he's
Follow him
basically.
for Alvin.
Do you want to what?
Why
We
don't
could, we
we?
could follow him home for
Yeah.
Alvin. Make sure
If
he
you
gets
want
home.
to follow him home, you can. But I've now sent a sending out to inform the guards to make sure that he gets home. But if you want to do it as well,
I mean,
we
it
could
just sounds
take
like a
out
lot
the
of fun if we use him as bait to try to draw out whoever's murdering all of his old friends.
by all means, go right ahead. But
Yeah, we're free tonight.
that was what I needed to come here and tell you about. Is I wanted to ask if it was your doing, and since it is not, we now have a mass murder on the loose. Silas, a goblin.
I'd go. I wouldn't call 5 people mass.
Okay,
It's what I mean. Actually,
That's
I
like a
think it is.
Tuesday in the U.S.
Allow me to. You specifically called him
Ow.
a mass murderer in the note, Meta.
Oh, did I?
It's a massacre.
Yeah,
False
that might be
massacre
my
with like
bad.
6 people.
Yeah,
Legally speaking.
that's fine.
It's a
For
massacre
for
at
a
Rorschach Track.
non-magical person in a fantasy world, that is a mass murder.
Okay, cool. I'm cool with that then. It's all
Also, it's
semantics
Alvin's thing.
anyways.
If he determines that 5 people getting killed is a mass
That's
murder,
true,
and he
yeah.
gets to decide that it's a mass murderer.
Yeah,
see
I'm just
now.
making sure I didn't overinflate what I was telling you.
I can see
I
it
want to
now
make sure
in the
your
headlines.
level of what you know
Oh,
of
no.
this guy's antics so far
Yeah.
is at where I want you. So,
Because
yeah.
casting, if it was a caster and they killed 5 people and they were like at least a level 5 caster, that was not a mass murder. But if it was a physical person, that's a mass murder.
Absolutely.
It's a rampage at Rorschach's Rack.
So,
Yep.
yes, do ensure Shimo gets home because I assume that Silas is cutting all the loose ends tonight. And if necessary, should you find him dead and you need the resources, we will bring him back to life. And I would also say check his home because I wouldn't be surprised if they gone there to try to kill anyone at his house as well.
But hopefully he doesn't die because that would be kind of a waste of resources since we brought him back
Hopefully.
once already.
But I do have the resources to get what we need to bring people back to life if it's necessary. But I'd prefer to not have to witness a bunch of people die on this evening.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be more than happy to bring him back to life, but I don't think Barteo would be super stoked. Don't think he'd be too excited about someone coming back to life twice in one night.
So if he's not stoked about it, I can obviously do it myself. I just need to have someone bring me the diamond because
No, I mean, anyone could do it, but Barteo, it would still be the same to my god.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying if you don't want to piss him off, I can do it. It's just more of I don't keep diamonds on me because Alvin kind of like points back at the box that he had locked up in his bag. He's like, I leave it locked for a reason, so it's harder for me to take what is in there. I assume that all of you know, correct? My weird quirk.
That you adopt,
Oh, it's the All Might, right? It's All Might.
One for all. I've got to pass it on to the next generation.
If I don't adopt everyone,
You
if
can
I
go to
eat
Cornwall.
once a month, I die.
Alvin doesn't have any hair though.
You could eat a scale.
Yeah.
That's gross.
It specifically states that you have to eat a piece of them. It doesn't have to be a hair.
wait, what? I think I missed something.
To absorb one for all, you have to
You're my hero.
consume something from
I didn't realize we were talking.
the predecessor.
Yeah, that's true. It could be anything that's like their DNA. Hair is just the easiest.
You just have to consume DNA.
Yeah, it would be tough to swallow.
You could grind it down to a powder and then drink it in tea.
Yeah.
I would ask people not to rip it off my face because that was what the last time someone took a scale from me was pulled off my face.
They could pick your nose for you.
What about spit? Let's not get into this.
Anyway, let's look at this.
Would semen work?
Sex just got a lot more dangerous for
That's
Deku.
gotta be the best way of doing it. That's some Du Bois shit. Not having it.
But,
Okay.
just go see what you can do. If you need my assistance on anything, do let me know.
Okay. So, where are we heading? We're looking for Silas, or we're...
You follow
I don't know what you're
Shino
doing.
because
Oh,
Silas might be going after him tonight.
Oh, okay. So let's do that. We know where he lives, Shimo.
More of you'll need to catch up to him so that you don't lose him as he is currently leaving.
Go. So let's go.
Armok immediately takes off and sprinting. He's like, yes, something that talking isn't necessary for.
All right. Give me a second.
Follow.
Discuss what you're talking about while you walk through the city while I find a shanty town.
I don't know. What do we be
Why does
discussing?
Shanny get his own town?
Shanny's town.
Wait, so
Yeah, I know Alvin gets his own town, but like, what the hell, man?
who's coming with? Alvin's coming with us or no?
Alvin is afraid that if he does
Okay.
go with you, Silas won't show his face.
Okay, that makes sense.
This is also more of Eve. Do you want Alvin to go with you? Because he can just disguise himself.
Nah, it's okay.
Yeah,
I just thought I just wanted to make sure because I didn't
'Cause
see him. I was like,
if
oh.
you want his assistance,
Alvin should be more ready on a citywide thing. Like he should be getting
Yeah.
the guards ready to kind of
Yeah.
like mobilize if we can track somebody back where.
yeah, we can
Yeah.
handle this idiot.
yeah, Alvin will start getting things ready, prepared, because he will start sending messages out to get what mercenaries and the guards that are available right now to prepare for if anything bad goes down.
Oh no, that goblin.
That's me.
All right,
is
so
it?
you guys can just use this
Oh,
for
yeah.
now while you guys, as if you guys are going through the city streets while on your way while I build this.
Sorry, I thought that was the other.
no,
Was it a
that's
halfling or
Cairo.
goblin?
Um,
Because this is the alleyway where the guy said that Alvin slept with.
that's
My
what you
wife?
guys said. That
Yeah,
Alvin
and?
slept with your guys' wives.
I didn't
Oh,
say that.
Yeah, it was an orcish woman.
Well, Alvin doesn't know, but Cairo knows. Well, hey, guess what? Because now all of those people are dead by technicality, our identities cannot be revealed anymore. Haha.
True.
So all those disguises are back on the board again.
Yeah,
There's one
literally, the
solution.
only person who survived that is, aside from Shimo, didn't see any of that happen.
Yep.
We'll continue discussing. Sorry, it's gonna take a second.
Yeah.
It's a
As
mission.
we're walking along, I'm gonna ask Anselm.
Mhm.
Was that the first time you ever brought someone back from the dead? That was a pretty impressive feat.
Oh, thank you. No, I've done it before here and there. Some people need it every now and then, you know?
And then he gets a little bit closer, and they won't
Some-
stay in the ground. Turn around. Half the cost of a diamond to bring them back.
Turn around.
Well, I know a lot of magic, but I don't know any that can bring people back. So it's very impressive whenever I see it.
Well, thank you. Yeah, it's a gift my god gave me. I mean, I know he's the god of death and he brings people off to the afterlife, but he understands that, you know. Well, he has a divine plan, you know. Not everybody's time is up when, you know, when they die, so they have to come back sometimes.
Ikarath has been quoted as, because, you know, as a fellow wizard, he has been quoted in the city as having said, look, I know a lot of magic, but I don't think any of it's helpful.
It's true. Same. I know a lot of magic, but if someone dies, I'm
Right, but if somebody dies or
Yeah.
needs healing, it's just kind of like, well,
like, okay.
Yeah.
You want me to cast polymorph? I'll make your body look different.
Oh god.
essentially, yeah.
Wizards can at least cast gentle repose, so you can just save the body until a cleric finds their way.
I don't have that one, but yeah, that's true. I can put
It's a
the
first
body
level spell, you
into
can
a
probably
tiny.
pick it up pretty quick, pretty cheap.
I can take the body and like telekinesis it, load it, or
Can I teach that? Wizards, I mean, clerics can't give the spells to wizards, right?
Especially
Like,
since you are praying
have-
for them.
Mm.
So it's
So
you
even
don't
if it was-
have it. You don't have the formula written down.
Oh, okay.
yeah, I need like the
Yeah.
instruction manual.
Mhm.
You can again talk to Alvin.
Yeah,
He's got spells.
I gotta get some.
He's got spells.
Keep in mind, Alvin is a magical secrets bard and a wizard at the same time.
What did we call him yesterday?
Because he's a bard, rogue, wizard all at the same time. What we
He's a border.
He's a Bardigard. That's it. He's a fucking
Bardigard.
Bardigard.
Bardagard.
Bardigard.
Bardigard.
Buttergird.
So yeah, he's a Bardagard.
Buttergird.
I like Rizroward.
We're getting closer. I'm sorry. There's a lot of stuff to make.
Yeah. And so it's
Well,
like,
if you're just a bard wizard, you're just a wizard, or you're a bardard. So it's not as cool. It's a good thing he took the levels in rogue, you know.
Yeah, Bardard not as impressive.
Bernard. But
Yeah.
and so I'll say to Luca, yeah, on my journeys, I've, you know, helped a few people here and there who've needed to come back or were not quite ready for the afterlife, but usually it's not something I use usually in my typical day at home.
Well, I would hope you wouldn't have to do that in a typical day at home. I will say, when I was younger, I wasn't really interested in
I mean, he is a death cleric.
divine
Like,
arts.
it's possible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he just dies every day and brings himself back.
Alright.
But I will say, when I was younger, I wasn't really interested in the divine art. But as I got older, I think I have a new appreciation for it.
Oh well, gods find themselves. Gods find their ways to us.
Find a way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta find.
I gotta find a way.
Maybe in a different life, I would have been a cleric like you.
It's possible.
Nah, probably never. I'm not much of a holy man.
I sometimes think that if I had not become what I am, I think I would have been a better paladin than a blood hunter, but
Well, gods are always accepting of new followers, so next time I pray, I'll talk to Barteu about you guys.
Don't tell him about me. I don't want to die that soon. Keep my name out of your mouth.
if I suddenly start feeling like I'm being set to flame, I'll know that it's working the wrong way.
Oh no.
Well, if you die, I could always resurrect you.
Yeah, don't worry.
It's okay.
More
Too
of
much.
just magic of true divine sort tends to really hurt my existence.
Oh, do you think we... I mean, if you're a fiend, or... I mean, if you have demon blood, I'm sure there's a way to cure it. I mean, I could probably help you with that. I might have something, you know, just pray to my god, and I think he could give me a spell that could help with that.
With what?
No longer being a demon.
Devil, but
Devil.
it's fine at this point. How much my devil transformation has gone down, it's kind of near irreversible at this point.
Mm.
Long story short, at this point, wish is the only thing that could technically free me, and that's not 100% guaranteed anymore.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But also, it's like it has to do with your class. So if we did cure Cairo, that
Yeah.
would be something other than a blood hunter.
I would basically have to change my Cairo's class at
He
that
could
point
become a
because
paladin. That's his
Blood
class.
Hunter is I'm a Blood Hunter because I absorbed a demonic power. I chose to go with a thematic sense where my Blood Hunter origin comes from the original idea of the class is that you absorb evil power to fight evil, and you fight evil for as long as you can until you become the very thing you seek to destroy.
It's very
Well, you always
Shakespearean
hear
of
him
him.
Yeah, we always cure him and he could become a paladin like Cyrus.
Yeah, but Cairo isn't actively looking to do that anytime soon, so...
Yeah.
I promise I'm almost done.
Luca, I know we
Yes.
talked a little bit, but where did you come from originally? Where did you learn your magic?
Oh well, I'm from the Elvish city of. I forgot. Out of character.
No,
I've heard of
Yeah,
that
what's
character.
the name of the Elvish city?
Aldrin, I want to say. Forlin.
Sure.
No,
Yeah.
Aldrin is the capital. Forlin is the continent.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm from there.
Purely continent.
But like, I didn't really learn my magic there.
Oh no, so did you come here for it?
Yeah, I had to leave home to figure this stuff out. I don't know if you noticed, but my book, and then I'll gesture to my book. It has somewhat of a sentience to it.
Oh really? How
Yeah,
did that
you-
happen?
Well,
Does it ever talk back to you?
Does it talk? Yes,
Does it
talks to me.
talk back
Tell-
to you?
Oh no, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, it doesn't talk out loud to you guys, but I can communicate with it telepathically,
Oh.
and you all even see it manifest itself sometimes into into forms
You'd
of
see it
people that I
one
know.
time, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's not its own form. It manifests into forms of things, people that I know throughout my life.
Ah.
Like I can make it look like one of you, although I don't think that would be. I don't think it would like that.
Yeah. Then we wouldn't know which one was the real one, you know. So better off.
You would
Not.
probably tell because its image is not exactly a carbon copy. It's more like a ghostly presence.
Well, agree to disagree.
It's like a still image, not exactly like a living being.
Well, I've been known to stand really still.
Do
All
you
of a sudden,
move so
yeah.
slow and so still that people can't perceive your existence?
That's actually how you cast invisibility in D&D.
Yeah.
You just
That's how Shimo
stand
thinks you cast invisibility.
Shimo, poor Shimo.
Well, I've been known to sneak up on people by accident. I don't really mean to.
You're just a very obscure, very aloof
Yo,
guy.
Miss Crybaby, thanks for the follow. Sorry, go ahead.
Crybaby.
It's true. Go ahead.
What was I gonna say? But yeah, my parents weren't very nice, so I left home. They always
Oh.
wanted me to become some sort of like wizard of high society and whatnot. And well, you know, my parents were not the nicest people. They looked down upon the other peoples of our world. I want to see the whole world, so I left.
That's a shame that they don't see the world the way you do. But it seems that you have risen yourself up to a higher rank that I think they would be proud of.
I'm just a guy who runs around, so I wouldn't say I have any rank in anything.
Well, aren't we all? Well, except for the ones that aren't. No.
Well, I don't know. Alvin seems like he has rank. He has a family he takes care of. That's important.
It is important, but at the end of the day, we're
No
all
poor
just
people, though.
people running around doing things.
True. I guess.
Except for people who can't run.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. Some people
Like mer
seem like
people.
they're much better people than others.
That
I don't
is
think
true.
I'm one of them.
I don't know about that. I think you're pretty good. You're a swell guy.
Yeah,
You have-
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
You are very impressive in your studies of the arcane, so. Don't sell yourself too short, Luca.
Yeah, but am I a good person? I don't know.
Armok shrugs like, does it matter?
I mean,
Well, I mean,
I'll say that.
as long as you're not as long as you're not doing things for the better of good, I think you can be considered a good person.
Well,
I think
hopefully I
if
can
you-
improve upon that.
Gone out and helped people along the way, which I've seen you have, then I would think you're a good person.
And as you say that, you come to Shantytown.
Speaking of good people, we're in Shanty's town. Yay.
Haha. Danny's town.
How much hit points do you guys have, by the way?
I have
Those are quick.
99.
99?
38.
I'm gonna be right back,
Alright.
guys.
130.
Okay.
Wow. How many you have?
Hey. I have a 73.
Nice.
and I just took the resilient feat last level too.
Oh
It was in
wow.
the 60s before this, so
Oh my god. Yeah, I only have 99, which is kind of surprising, but.
Who?
I said I only have
Yeah,
99.
99 HP, but I really don't.
I thought
need
yours
that.
would be higher.
I thought mine would be higher too, but I guess
Like,
not.
let me just check. Let me check Callian's real quick because he isn't leveled in a bit, but
Mm.
he was at 93 and he's level 10.
Oh wow.
It's all about that con score.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that con.
Yeah.
My con is pretty good.
What
I
is
don't
it?
know why it is so low. My con is 16 plus 3.
Nah, you need to I need those numbers to go up.
If it makes you guys feel any better, the only reason why Ikrath is not the squishiest fucking wizard in the entire world is because he's got a pretty high con score. He rolls miserable on all of his level ups. I've
Oh,
not had a
wow.
single good fucking level up for him as far as his roll. But it's only a D6. I don't think I've ever rolled above average.
I usually just hit the average, yeah, just so it's safe. But
Ikrath doesn't do that kind of shit though. Ikrath fucking doesn't just take the average because it's safe. He fucking gambles.
I was about to say, Ikrat, not roll.
Ikrat,
Come
yeah.
on. You gotta
Before
roll.
he got into drugs, his character was a gambling character because
Yeah,
he
you
was
gotta roll
stupid.
the bones.
He hasn't gambled as much recently because there's so many drugs to try. It gets in the way of his gambling time.
I was about to say, is there a class?
Also, he's got to run around and save the world constantly, so that's also
Sure. I was about to say, is there a class good for gambling? But then I was like, wait a minute, all the classes roll stuff constantly, so forget the like.
Rogue is the only
classes
class.
roll more,
Rogue
yeah.
is the only class that you don't gamble as much, to be honest, because eventually you get natural talent where
Yeah.
you
just
just
stop.
get so good at doing shit that
Yeah, that's a
Any-
good point.
anything you're
think Rogue would
proficient
be
in,
like
you just get a
gambling.
guaranteed 10 on your rolls.
Yeah. It's a good point.
So it's funny how rogues are considered like the people who would be gambling the most, but in actuality,
they go and they gamble with people the most, but they're not actually gambling because they're setting the fucking table and they
Yeah,
know
they
they're
set
gonna.
the table.
Yeah, exactly. It's a guarantee for them. They don't gamble. It's an investment.
it's like they always get average in anything that they're good at.
That's a good point. Yeah, I didn't even think of it.
But that's why
There's like homebrew classes of people like coming up with like a merchant class and stuff like that. That I've looked at. Use the power of money.
money, time is money, friends.
It's like that's ridiculous. Time isn't money. Time is made of grass.
time made of grass.
Not drugs. You fucking get your head out of the gutter. It's actual grass. It grows. That's the reason why we never run out.
Interesting. What
Ikrath has
about?
some really fucked up theories about the universe, dude.
Yeah. He has a conversation with Wes about that. What about places like the desert or mountains where there's no grass? Like the Rocky Mountains.
I didn't say it is grass. Well, I actually did say it is grass. It's grass, but it's liminal grass.
Liminal.
Liminal.
You can't see it because it's too small, but it's also everywhere, so it's all you see. It's sort of like air, or if you go into water, it's like you can't see the water, but you know the water's there because it's stinging your eyeballs out. Because too many people peed in the ocean.
He's.
I feel like I zoned out for a second and then zoned back in. And I'm just like, wait, hold on, what?
All I heard was pee in the ocean.
Yeah, it's like all I heard was pee in the ocean.
There's a song about that, you know, that
What?
I keep when we go pee in the ocean. That one.
We go
That's not a
pee
song,
in the
though,
ocean. I think I've heard that song before.
Oh boy.
Okay, if Meta's gonna be back, I will as well. I'm gonna go get something to drink real quick.
All right, have fun, don't die.
I'm gonna be right back as well. I'm gonna go get his shit that he's gonna drink and he's gonna take forever because I'm gonna have it.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna do that. That's too much work. Mostly because he lives in New fucking York.
Yeah. That'd be a
You
trip.
seen gas prices recently, bro? I'm in California. I ain't never gonna fucking get there.
Can you imagine just a bit? You just drive all the way here.
Just for a bit.
Just for a bit.
Commit to the bit.
Honestly, more concerning than that would be like him being like, okay, no, I get it. It's a joke. It's funny. Haha. How did you know where I lived?
True.
How did you find me in the first place?
It's fine. It's for the bit. Yeah, but how do you know? Because it's the bit.
It's commit to the bit.
Commit to the bit.
Can't stop committing to the bit. You just gotta keep doing so.
Where over the rainbow.
Piss in the ocean.
That's how that song goes. Yeah, thank you.
Is Meta back? No.
No.
The dogs have gotten to him finally.
Yep. Rip meta.
Good boys.
You haven't fed us for too long. We will now eat you.
It was nice knowing you, Meta. Take care.
I've never understood that. It's like, oh, you're dead. Take care. Wouldn't that have been more useful while you were a fucking live?
Yes?
It's like it's like that old timey comedian who was like, people always like, if in the snow, if you slip, people always like, oh, careful. Couldn't you have said that before I fell?
Yeah, right. You slip. Be careful. Yeah.
Bring logic into this situation.
I had a
Well, now
friend.
they know you're an idiot, so they're gonna like, we have to make sure they don't fall again.
There was once in high school where me and my friends went to Subway for like lunch in between like midterms or whatever, and it was like raining out, and we walk in the Subway, and my friend walks in, he slips and falls, he busts his ass, and after he gets up, they put a slippery when wet sign down. I was dying. I was like, that would have been
He's like,
helpful 5 minutes ago.
oh, I get it now. I thought something wasn't right, and now I know what it was.
Oh,
Get it.
I get it.
I don't get it.
I'm back. But I was like, that's ridiculous.
This is ridiculous. Deep in the mist, I could feel something there. I want to know woman. Because it should be pointed out that actually there is a healing spell that wizards can take. There's two.
There's two what?
There's two healing spells that wizards can learn.
A life transference, right?
Yes.
And
I actually took
Wither.
what's the other one? I
Wither-
actually don't know.
Wither and Bloom.
Wither and Bloom. What is that?
Second level spell, you deal necrotic damage to one target, and then you siphon that life and send it to another creature, allowing them to roll a hit dice.
Oh, interesting. But yeah, both of them involve hurting yourself.
No, you hurt another creature with Wither and Bloom.
Okay.
So you basically hurt one creature, and then within that 30-foot radius of Wither and Bloom, you choose another creature within that range to send healing to.
Ah. Did not know that.
Actually, it's each creature of your choice takes the necrotic damage, and then one creature of your choice gets the healing. Yeah, they get to roll one of their unspent hit dice to regain hit points equal to the amount rolled plus your spellcasting modifier.
I'm sorry, guys. This is a long break. I'm just feeling. I'll explain it when I'm finished up. I'm sorry. It's a little bit of an emergency.
All good.
But
No problem.
I'll be back in a
No
second.
The puppy.
I like the dog.
He's like, I'm gonna take over.
That would be the same thing. Man, a dog DM. The D stands for dog.
It's
I'd watch that
Dog
show.
Master.
My friend showed me this thing the other day. Like, I've never really seen it, but like on LinkedIn, she's like, there's always stories of people being like, you know, like I missed my interview because, or there was a guy outside the office who was doing maintenance and it was a hot day, so I offered him a drink and I was late for my interview. And the next day I got a call and I went in for the interview and it was the maintenance man. It was really the owner of the company or some shit like that. And it was one where it was like, I had a really important interview, but there was a stray dog on the street and I stopped to help the stray dog and I completely missed my interview. And the next day I got a call to come in for an interview and I was surprised. And I went in and it was the dog.
Fucking love those.
Look, the dog's back. Come here.
Oh, look.
Winston, right? Winston.
Winnie the Bish.
Oh, look, a puppy. Wait, careful, dear. He's got a knife. What? No.
no.
Liworth.
Desmond the Moon Bear. How did I get here?
Get here.
The end.
Gotta love
I'm gonna punch your face in the face.
No!
What the hell is that?
I'm gonna do an internet. Whoa! I'm gonna do a book. Aww.
What is this rehearsed thing?
SDF.
ASDF movies.
Those old YouTube.
He still
little
comes out with them every
Yeah, he
once
still
in a while.
comes out with them, but I'm like the ones I'm referencing right now are the old ones because I don't.
Oh yeah, no. He
A
started
lot of
coming out with
those.
these in like 2012.
Yeah.
It's muffin time. Actually, it's 12:30. Somebody kill me!
Who wants cookies?
Oh,
Cookies,
I'm
I
so
love.
full.
You want a muffin?
No.
I want to die.
They said I could never teach a llama to drive. Nah, no llama, no.
Hello, mine turtle. Hello.
Crash. Meh, meh, meh. The orphans. They're all dead. What kind of man could do this? Skateboards.
When I grow up, I want to go to the moon. Why wait? Boom. Who parked their car on my sandwich?
Which?
I did.
Okay, so I will.
Thank God Meta came back.
All right, so I'd like. So you guys want to know why I had to go for a moment? Everybody,
no.
pull up a web browser. Who wants to, anyways?
Is
Okay.
PGA passed out on?
PJ passed
stream?
out and apparently got so drunk and so belligerent and so was doing such crazy shit that I have people popping into my Twitch chat, people popping into me in my Discord DMs, on my Twitter DMs, saying, "Can you please go check on your friend to make sure he doesn't die?"
Oh my
So I've been
god.
calling around.
He
to
doesn't
all
live
the-
near you though, right?
No. He lives in Massachusetts. I'm in Michigan. So what I was doing was making calls and trying to track down somebody who lives near him that can go and check on him. And I finally got a hold.
Man, you're a good friend though.
Yeah, I
Like
got.
I'll miss some of our time in D&D to fucking save a friend.
Yeah. So I ended up finding
You know,
his
like, not necessarily
girlfriend
my
on
friend.
Facebook and messaging her on Facebook. So she's gonna go check on him. So that's why I had to be gone for a moment.
No, all good.
That's a very valid reason, I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
While you were gone, me and Noah entertained everybody by quoting ASDF movies out of context, and it's just really good that you fixed all the problems and can come back.
Oh, wow.
I was
Well,
looking at the Twitch chat.
I'm looking at
Oh,
his
you're looking at
stream
my
right
Twitch
now.
chat?
I was looking
Yeah.
at your Twitch chat because I always have your Twitch chat open, and I saw that there were that someone was saying that PGA is
Yeah.
he's out.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So sorry. Are you friends with
Wow.
PGA Mexican? He's kind of pissed out, drunk on stream, and he needs to end the stream and go to bed.
Yeah.
And then Chris who was my friend Chris, who lives near me, who was playing with him after I got offline to do this, he started texting me and telling me that I needed to check on him. Very difficult that many miles away, but I'll let you guys know if I hear back from Casey or anything. So you guys
You
can
gotta take care of your son, right?
Yeah.
Jeez.
All right. So back here to the Shantytown, which, as you guys can tell, is big.
Isn't Shanny like a Goliath?
All right. So let's size everybody down to an appropriate
We
level.
miss you, buddy. If you see the recording of this.
It was like,
All right.
Eh,
So yes,
move on.
you are in the
Oh, no.
Shantytown city, in the
Did they
top
make this
left.
town out of his mom's body?
Oh no!
Yeah.
Too soon. Too soon.
All right, so you guys have made your way to Shantytown.
All right, so
It's very poorly upkept. The buildings are basically falling over. Built against houses, built against houses, built against houses. I mean, it would only take one small fire.
I'm
a
aware
stiff
Shanny
breeze
is not a good architect, okay?
to knock down this town. Definitely reeks of, poor sanitation. It is outside of the proper city limits of State Falls.
Okay, so do we
in the city
we-
limits soon? But
Yeah.
say where Shimo went?
I guess tracking, if somebody has that?
survival.
Ooh, that's me.
Good.
I got that good shit, bro.
That good shit. Got that good shit, man.
I got that good shit for survival.
32.
You see that he appears to have gone down to the south and then to the east, but you lose the trail after that. It's a fairly well traversed slums, so tracks don't last long.
Let's go that way at least. Good start.
There
And
is two
south.
houses on your right with doors. Well, one door. One's a house. So if you look close, you'll see there's one door there.
Okay.
Yep, there is a door there.
Yep. This whole
Can't
place
confirm.
is populated like a motherfucker, so.
Prime for someone that killed somebody without anybody knowing.
Oh,
Huh?
yeah, definitely.
Say we should be on the lookout. We should find Shimo.
Yeah.
Alright,
So you went south and to the east?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it turned east at there. That's all you know, that it went down here, and then you kind of lose it, like, around here.
Okay.
okay, so let's start there, I guess.
Sounds like the best probability.
Benny, be quiet. Or that's just a dog on the street. Hey, I have something for this, actually.
Oh no. That does not look like a dog. That looks like a giant rat.
Oh my
It's a
god.
goblin dog.
Oh,
Jesus.
boy.
Oh my god, guys, it's a
Wait.
terrier.
Wait, it's a. Okay, like, are we talking about like the legitimate goblin dog, or are you talking about
What's the
Something
legitimate
else.
goblin dog?
wargs? Are the animals kept by goblins?
Yeah, this is a warg, but it's very it's not got great nutrition. It appears to have a collar around its neck, but it's just wandering the
Does
streets.
Alvin allow wargs in the city?
Griffins are allowed
Yeah.
because there's raising.
Totally different thing.
As long as you train them, that they're not trained to be the nasty creatures that they are. Because I mean, if you could train any animal to be evil, you could also train any animal to be good.
Well, yeah, but it's a lot easier to be like, oh, you're a bloodthirsty carnivore? Go kill people. Than it is to be like, oh, you're a bloodthirsty carnivore? Don't ever kill anything.
Well,
You see the difference?
that one's more willing to kill someone due to the fact that it's malnourished. So,
Alright, well,
one might say you might want to follow a warg to see if it finds a dead body and make sure it doesn't eat it.
oh, could be Shimo's dead body.
It is a
Oh,
possibility.
that's not fun.
Well, which way should we go then? Should we follow that? Or should we just keep...
Do you want to see if the warg is going towards a body?
Is it going the same direction that Shimo's tracks lead us?
We don't know where the tracks go.
Yeah, I
from.
think we got caught here.
This is where the trail ends.
Are you maybe split up then?
We're in the party.
As long as we're on the same city street map, I think it'll be fine.
Yeah, I think we'll be fine. Whoa, there's a lot.
Especially since Armok has like 100 feet of movement if he wants to.
Wow, there is a lot of.
You're on console. I guess you can't.
Wow, this is a big
I say
area.
that we at least check up here to see if there was what that orb's up to.
Yeah, all right. So should we split or should we just go up there first?
Should one of us like take flight? I can
I
fly
can
up.
take flight. I have wings. They aren't for show.
Oh, there's that too. I was gonna turn into an eagle.
All right,
Or
so
an owl.
is somebody flying?
I can fly.
Okay,
Yeah,
well, you discuss how you're
I can
doing that
fly.
real quick while I basically just reveal city streets very slowly.
Okay.
Everything that's blacked out is a house.
Yeah,
Or
that's like
structure of
indoor
some
areas.
sort,
Yeah.
some sort. This is just going to take a moment because this is a lot. So continue talking amongst yourselves. You can discuss things. Just pretend you're flying over the areas that I'm revealing slowly.
What do you see out there?
You get a telepathic communication from Cairo where he's just like, why are you screaming at me? Just ask me to talk to you.
I'm sorry. I'm just used to. I'm sorry. I'm just. Screaming.
I will say the benefit of what I became as a devil means I have telepathy at this point, so I can just talk to you.
Will you see our goblin friend anywhere?
Yeah, you see
not
anything?
Yet. I see the warg. I see a lot of people out in the streets.
This is a very large map.
Yeah.
I see a monkey.
Monkey.
Exactly.
It's I don't. Yeah, I'm not seeing goblins of yet. See
Okay.
a person walking around with a torch. Looks like there's a really small person.
Where's
Could
the
that be
really
a
small
goblin?
person?
They're called
Huh?
halflings. Okay.
Right here.
Oh.
I can't
Oh
tell
my
if that's
god.
a goblin
Yeah,
or a
that
halfling.
got resized accidentally with all the million things.
Oh, now it's a half.
He's a very
It's
big
huge.
person.
It is a it's a deep gnome.
Oh, there's a deep gnome over here.
Oh.
How deep?
He is what we call a street philosopher.
There's a goblin, but that's not our friend goblin. But there is a goblin. He has a very malicious hammer.
Oh.
He's to the south of
A
us.
malicious hammer. I like that.
Wait, could that be Silas?
I don't know. Maybe I don't know what this Silas looks like.
Me
And
neither, but maybe we should head
conveniently,
that way.
because nobody paid attention to the random NPCs that, well, at least seemingly random NPCs that were up there. Nobody knows what he looks like.
Yo, that goblin looks awesome.
Well, maybe we should start in that direction at least. If
You
someone's
head
carrying.
toward the menacing one. Yeah, there's a menacing goblin next to a really, I assume, needs to be resized goblin.
Where is that?
Oh, there's like a really tiny.
Oh yeah, I bulk resized a lot of stuff. I think some stuff got caught in.
That's a baby.
Oh no,
goblin.
that's definitely not just a normal goblin.
It's a zombie
Ah.
goblin.
Oh.
Zombie goblin down that next to
Zombie.
that the malicious goblin. I will say that.
Oh.
Um,
I don't like that. I'm taking out my my mace.
couple of people wandering around the city. Oh, Armok's flying.
Armok is fucking going for it, man.
Armok, wait.
Oh my god.
Like
Give me a
evil
second
goblin
at
with a
least to
zombie?
finish.
Let's take a look at what's over
Okay,
here.
let him
Yeah,
clear
at least give me a second though to finish.
Let him clear the fog of
This,
war.
oh
Mhm.
my god, there's so much. Like I said,
The
this is a
fog of
map I
war.
put together for you.
Fog of war.
Yeah, now I didn't understand why it took a while.
Between that and PGA, I'm kind of surprised we're still having a session.
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
it's so much revealing. But you guys get to marvel over how much shit is in these city streets.
There's a lot of things going on around
I'm
here.
gonna zoom out so at least people watching can see this.
You mean
slowly
like
take place.
that's a slang term? There's not actual.
Oh no, there's actual
right?
shit on the streets. Don't worry about that.
Alvin.
Shit.
The fuck, dude?
Well, it's not Alvin's fault. This is outside of the proper city limits.
It is his fault. It's his city.
Well, debatable if it's his city, if it's outside of his city limits.
It does need to be addressed,
It does.
and that's why the whole city.
Why does it? Don't put shit in a dress.
I said needs to be addressed, not
Shit in a dress,
a
something like
dress.
Hey, look, it's Shimo. I was just
Where?
referring to John.
Oh.
Don't put shit in a dress.
That doesn't make me feel very good. But at the same time, that's exactly the reaction I was hoping for. So I don't even fucking know.
But no, it's the reason why everyone just got, because the city limit is getting upgrade. The city's getting a huge change to it.
Yeah, he's building
And,
crystal walls to keep people out. Poor people, probably.
Not poor people. No, no, bad.
The poor people.
But
For the inevitable war that's to come.
I'd like to know that I don't plan half of the propaganda that the Rusty Shoe has given. It just happens.
Just
But-
fact.
it's
I didn't
not
know
facts.
I didn't know he was spreading rumors about Alvin hating poor people until today.
He
And that's
doesn't hate poor people.
And that's why I love this game, because I just never know what to expect from day to day. I learn just as much as you guys do.
Don't know what to expect from yourself.
Yes,
Never
that is
once.
actually accurate.
Has Alvin said he hates poor people? I will say
So
that.
this area of the
right
city
now.
serve a mess.
Yeah, I think I've mostly... Where are you? You guys are there.
We're
Is
like
there anything?
somewhere in the
Okay, I
middle.
think there's a little bit up here I missed. It's hard to tell because it's only slightly darker on my screen.
Yeah. Well, as we're walking
Yeah,
through the
it's
You
street,
pretty
can
clean.
change, just so you know, you can change the intensity of the darkness that's been revealed. I had to up that on.
How do you do that?
It's somewhere in this. It's somewhere on the settings of the if you on the drag down map for switching players around and switching between maps. I want to say it's somewhere in one of those pages. If you click on the settings of one of the
Oh,
individual.
there we go. There, good. I didn't even know that. That needs to go the other way. Okay. Aside from the fact that it's stupid and it says opacity percentage, and 100% is completely black, and 0% opacity is completely clear, which makes no sense. There we go. Okay. Do we have any areas that should be uncovered that are not? A little bit here. Oh, back to this tool. Oh, PGA stream has turned off. I assume Casey got there.
oh yeah, I saw that.
Okay.
So, we have saved a life today. I mean, I'm not saying I'm the Fray, but
How to save a life.
all right. So yes, back to what's going on here.
Cleric things.
Armok,
Alright,
you
so-
are met with a locked gate.
Is it tall?
I think Luca could unlock
I
that.
mean, it's like 12 feet, 10 feet.
Every time I unlock something, there's like an explosion of sound. So I don't know. I'm supposed to be the last resort. Yeah, I'm not supposed to be the first choice. You're like, knock.
I mean,
You can probably scale this.
if you really want them to, if you want them to be scared, I could just carry two of you over, and then whoever's the last one could just climb
I
over.
mean, it's just wooden boards. You could probably climb over it. It's not.
Is there a
great
spot
repair.
where I can peek through the gate?
Yeah, sure. You can sneak through this. It's not in good repair.
I would like to peek through the gate and see what's going on with the evil goblin hammer guy.
Evil Goblin Hammer guy is beating the shit out of this broken and it looks like moldy armoire. While the goblin over here is just kind of wandering around in circles, moaning. However, you do see a length of rope attached from this thing's waist to this thing's got the other end in its hand.
Well, that don't seem too great.
So technically, I could just, if you really want to get over there and you don't want to have to climb, I could just turn a little bit bigger and bring you over. Do you want that?
Not like necessarily, but I wouldn't necessarily not want it. But if you can fly, maybe you should just go over there and check to see if we even need to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like, be like, hey, what's the rules on undead in the city, buddy?
Wow.
Undead are fine.
Unless we would know what the rules on
Yeah,
undead in
undead
the
are
city
allowed
are.
in the city.
They're allowed, and the
Yeah.
city is.
I know the vampires are, but like just somebody having a fucking like a personal support zombie.
Yup.
But
Yeah.
you remember
Personal
the
support
if you remember that
Emotional
one,
support zombie.
Emotional
there
support.
was several of the people inside the mall were ghosts.
Yeah, you did have Yennefer as a ghost.
Mm. Ghosts are one thing.
Okay.
Zombies are another thing.
Alvin
I don't
is on a
stand by
mission to
zombies.
collect one of every race in his city, very similar to how Selenia wants to fuck one of every
Okay.
race.
This is like
And
no
he
one-
actually has an
Hey.
alliance with Selenia, and he's been trading people back and forth.
Not anymore. I don't have to anymore. Haha.
He's trading people like a
Oh, he was
slaver
sending them
would?
up there. No, he was sending them up there to have sex with
Okay.
Selenia.
So
Yeah, no,
it
he was
either-
giving people fully paid sex vacations.
Yeah.
Evil Alvin confirmed.
Oh no.
Okay, so yeah, that okay. And now see where the rumors of I sleep with people's wives and husbands. No, I sent them to go sleep with someone else.
Wow. Like the opposite of
He's a
prostitution.
pimp.
It's
Yeah, he's a
that-
pimp. That's right.
He's a pimp.
Wow. All right, so
He
we're
did
about this
grant-
door.
he
and
did
I
grant
hate
a
to say it, but
divorce.
he is a good one.
He did grant a divorce and gave away all the guy's property to the wife.
Half.
Wow.
Half.
It's his fault for then wasting
mean,
everything else.
I'm not saying it's not his fault. I mean, he was cheating on his wife with his wife's sister.
Wow.
It was
So-
part of a mini-sode. You guys missed that. You
It's one
just
of those
saw
things-
two halflings chasing another halfling, one with a butcher's cleaver and one with a rolling pin.
It was one of those things where, in like a court, but unless he had like really good representation, he could have just lost everything.
absolutely.
So that just
Mhm.
gave him the ability to only lose half. I think it was a lot less than what could have happened.
True.
Wait, aren't we supposed to be looking for our goblin friend's house?
Yes, but we're also
Yeah.
looking for
Okay,
it. I
one sec.
mean, dude.
We also don't know who Silas is, and we think that he could be trying to kill our friend. So we saw a goblin with a menacing hammer and a zombie. So
It's a reasonable guess.
Okay, do you want me to take two of you over the fence, or do you want me to go over there and talk to him?
well, can Luca just
Over
knock
there
on it and
talk
open
to
it
him.
up?
If you
Let me not
no,
knock.
just have it. Just have Cairo fucking go up and be like,
It's a wooden
hey,
gate.
you seen
Can't we just
fucking
kick it in?
Chimo or Silas?
It's a wooden gate. Can't we just kick it in?
You
Yeah,
want
you guys
to force your way through?
Yeah, if
I
we
mean,
want
you
to
can.
break the gate, but we don't necessarily want to break the gate if this guy's just hanging out with his pet
Well, then we could just knock it
or
open.
brother. Try not
Knock,
to
knock.
judge.
Magic it open. I think that's the simplest. I don't think anything's gonna blow up on what you call it. On us
Do
this
you-
Fly
time.
over, it's easier.
Do you want me to try to unlock it in a
No,
non-magical
just
way?
pop over the fucking fence and be like, "Hey, what's going on? You seen Silas or Shimo?"
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Okay, then I will do that.
All right, take me with you, because there's a zombie on that side. I don't want to keep. I don't like zombies.
Yeah, he'll just reach over and he's like, "How? Quick question: How much do you weigh?"
Well, with my armor on, maybe 175.
That's a lot of weight when I take my armor off.
175.
We'll go with that. He's pretty frail.
Okay, I'm going to just to be on the safe side. And you watch as Cairo's whole body swells up to a large-sized creature, and he grabs onto you.
Nice.
Well,
Whoa. Wow, what big arms you have.
And he will fly you over.
the better to fly you over with, my dear.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on here?
Metta's not here at the moment, so we can't
It's-
ask what's going
Are you
on.
guys the cops? Hey, what's going on over here?
Oh, I guess,
Jesus, it's the fuzz!
Oh my god, we gotta run.
well, I guess this goblin's a mute.
Oh, so you don't want to talk, eh? He's got ways of making you talk.
We got ways of making people like
We'll
you
make you talk. See here.
Hey, zombie, what do you got to say for yourself?
Really? Go on.
We gotta make sure that
No,
you
no,
don't
this is a safe place. I can guarantee you protection from the mob.
gotta make
For
sure
a
that,
small fee.
that he doesn't commit the crime again. Bailiff, whack his pee-pee.
How dare you make me hear that with my own 2 ears?
have you heard that stupid video?
Yes.
It's so dumb.
Ooh, now we're in close quarters. I can cast some nice fireballs over here.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Hey,
wall.
real quick, could you not?
Every wizard just gets this tinge where it's like, I could just kill my whole party right now by casting a fireball.
It's kind
I
of
would
crazy.
like to point out, despite having literally every level up since 5 to do so,
Mhm.
Ikrath has never taken Fireball.
Oh, really?
Wow, that's amazing.
I still haven't
He
cast.
never
fire.
will.
Ball.
Hmm.
I keep changing it to different types of damage.
Oh yeah,
Ball.
I think I had a lightning
Fireball.
ball.
that's pretty
ball of
cool.
force. Yeah.
See, if
It's-
Ikrath was the kind of wizard who could do that, he probably would be okay with it because his main
Mhm.
thing with Fireball is that it's a cheap trick for wizards, and it's just like it's
Mhm.
overdone,
Okay, I'm
but
back.
not in the way that like everybody has an AR-15 right now. More like, oh, you still listen to 80s music? You do know it's 2020, right?
Yeah.
That's funny.
You still cast fireball?
We've
That's
got
so
new
bait.
shit.
It's the
funny.
Starbucks of spells. Yeah.
Exactly.
All right, I'm back.
Starbucks is-
I was just returning the call. Casey's got him under control, so
Oh,
all
Okay.
good.
we were just discussing how fireball is so 2000 and late. No one casts that anymore. We all moved over to color spray.
Uh,
Color spray.
Good spell.
I mean, Ikrath has been using Chromatic Orb for fucking ever.
yeah.
Mm.
Oh, so we flew over the fence, Meadow. What does this goblin say to Anselm
Mhm.
and Kyra?
Now goes. What the fuck are you?
Well, we could ask you the same question.
I li-
We can fly. Can you fly? No, shut the fuck up and
Why,
answer
home,
questions,
buddy?
ding dong.
I'm Fork alone.
I'm Paul. I live in here. Why are you here?
You're Paul?
Yeah, Paul. Paul Hammersticks.
Insight check.
Hi, Paul.
Inside check.
Okay.
Demon flies over fence.
It's-
Who are you? I live
He's
here.
really-
Nope,
really
it's Paul
Paul?
Hammersticks.
His name's Paul Hammersticks.
Police.
All right, Paul Hammersticks, if that's even your real name.
Why wouldn't it be my real name? What the fuck are you to come here accusing me of shit in my own neighborhood?
Meta's most realistic Casey yet.
Matt,
It doesn't matter who I am. We want to know.
terribly sorry. We're just looking for someone.
Yeah.
We're
His
gonna
name
call.
happens to be Paul Hammersticks.
Shut up.
Are you the Chester my mother told me about?
The what?
Chester. From the instructional
Chester?
holograms. You know the tune. Chester, Chester, the child molester. Don't go in his van. Out of character, there's literally an old, like, you know the movie Dodgeball?
yeah.
And the Dodgeball, like, instructional video?
Yeah.
There's a video of around that area, and it's literally about Chester, Chester, the child molester, and there's a whole rhyme to it that I don't know to tell kids
wow.
not to get into strangers' vans.
Wait. So, are you a child?
Ah! Mm-hmm. Ah,
You're
depends on how you classify that.
you're asking all the wrong questions, to be honest.
Yeah, you're right.
Are you a child?
Me? No.
At heart.
At heart. Anyway, Paul, we're not really looking for you. We are looking for somebody else, though.
Well, I'm kind of busy, if you can see. And he points at the half-destroyed armoire.
Well, one more question. What are you doing with this zombie?
Oh, that's Johnny.
Hello, Johnny.
Johnny?
Yeah, Johnny Hammersticks.
Is that your brother?
Yes, he had a unfortunate accident. But Biddles was able to make him right as rain.
Yeah.
He doesn't talk much now, but he eats dinner.
I bet he's a great listener.
Oh, absolutely.
You'd actually be surprised. He kind of still sucks at that.
All right.
As a cleric, you have the ability to one-shot that guy right now if you want.
I know. I know.
Just hold up your symbol real quick. He's
Yeah.
gone.
It's his brother, though.
Yeah, I have to
Right,
keep him
that's
on a
good.
leash, otherwise he tends to gnaw on ankles.
Well,
that's
Paul, that's pretty responsible of you. Well,
Well, yes, don't you see me? Look, I'm busy at work and you're interrupting me.
I would offer to help you, and Ansem's holding his mace. But do you know where a Shimo lives?
Oh, goddamn Shimo. Such a fucking big head on his shoulders. Not
Yeah, we're
Shimo,
friends with
sorry.
him.
Oh, yeah, Shimo. Not yeah, Shimo. Yeah, he keeps saying how he's the next in line, but we all know it's really Silas. What a weeb.
Oh, have you seen either of them tonight?
I haven't seen Silas. I
Okay,
saw
that's
it.
good.
I saw Shimo running through the streets, clutching a piece of paper to his chest, and I believe I can't tell because he was going very quickly, but he appeared to be muttering some kind of prayer to Gabo under his breath.
Do you know where he lives?
Last I saw, he was living over where would that be?
On Drury Lane.
Just
Please
before
say
the,
Drury Lane.
just south of the communal fire pit.
Communal fire pit.
And where is the communal fire pit?
And he just kind of
Well, where
points
there's smoke,
over
there's fire.
he kind of just points in this direction. Yeah, they
Oh,
tasked
okay.
me with breaking down some wood for the fire pit.
Oh, well, that's good, honest work, Paul.
Yeah, it's gonna be real cold tonight, so. Because apparently, canonically, it's late fall, early winter.
Well, much appreciated for the information, Paul.
It sounds like bars keep propaganda, but whatever.
Well, thanks, Paul.
How the
Keep
heck
up the
do we
good
even
work.
get over there?
Huh? We fly. I'm
Oh,
gonna come back over, and I'm gonna get large size and
Barge through
grab all of
people's
you.
homes. We can just walk through someone's house.
Yeah.
Excuse me, going through.
This is, yeah. Or over
This
the
is
roofs.
shantytown.
Or over
Yeah.
the roofs.
Mhm.
Yeah, so,
Well, we could unlock this gate first of all and walk back out. Right?
As
It's
you
locked. I
walk
would
in,
imagine it's locked on the
I'm
inside.
about to cast knock on the door.
Yeah,
I'm gonna blow it.
Oh,
I'm gonna I'll open the door.
Yeah, it
Armand
opens.
just trying to goad him on.
oh,
Hey, guys.
oh, yeah.
All
Oh,
right.
hello. No, I wasn't about to cast anything. Why did you ask?
We need to
Oh.
go northeast.
Yeah. Well, that's good. You weren't about to cast anything. We gotta go.
Okay.
All right. Do you guys just want to fly over there? Because I could get as big as I possibly can and just take you all over there.
Yeah, that'd be easiest, I guess. We'd find the fire pit pretty quickly.
If we need, I can fly too. And you could just carry the other two.
Okay, that works. And Kyra will get back to his full big size and grab both Armok and Ansel and be like, all right, time to go.
Nice. Well,
I'm flying.
nice.
I
And
start
where are you
floating
flying
around.
to?
Into the northeast direction, I guess.
Up to the communal fire pit.
Yep.
We're just looking around for any things that look beautiful.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Well, I'm
it's
going,
in the,
yeah.
it's northeast. It's way in the top right there. And you just see a gnome woman slapping a rolling pin against her hand and looking quite irritable.
Evening, ma'am.
Hello. Oh, no, hello. Hello. How are you? Why are you here? You don't look like you're from these parts.
Just looking for Shimo.
Mother fucking Shimo. It was his job today to get the fucking firewood.
Oh, well. Do you know where he is right now? We're friends of his.
He's probably getting chewed out by his wife for being at the strip club all night.
No, well,
Do you know where his home is?
Oh yes, it's
Perhaps?
just south. It's just south of here.
No. Okay.
And she just points to
Thank you
this
very much.
house.
oh, okay, cool. Alright, so... we'll walk down, I guess. I mean, we're just trying to check if he's alive, right?
I'm making sure he's okay.
Is this his house here, or...?
Yeah, but the door's right here.
Oh, okay.
There.
Is there a window here? We could just look in and see if he's alive.
I don't think most of almost any part of Shantytown has windows.
That's a good
Glass
point,
is a
actually.
luxury.
That's a good point. Okay. Well,
See if
Should
there's
we
a hole
go
in the
in?
door.
huh? Is
See
there a
if
hole in
there's a
there?
hole in the door.
Yeah, what does the
Oh,
door look like?
absolutely. You can see through a crack in the door.
Oh. I'll peer in.
You wish you didn't peer in.
Oh,
Shimo
Well-
and Cynthia are celebrating.
because he has a new job.
Oh, they got rid
Really?
of
He has not only a
How
job.
are they celebrating, Meta?
He has a job
Yeah.
that pays 12 times more than his old job.
How are they celebrating? They're having fancy drinks?
Yes.
Are they wearing party hats?
Well, Cynthia's still kind of pissed off, but that's
So she's on top.
she's
Alright.
she's earned her name. Her nickname is the White Knuckler.
Oh, God.
You know, I knew I was going to regret asking, but that actually made me feel pretty validated.
Ansem will look out. Well, alive is one way to call it.
It's definitely lively,
Okay, but he still might be attacked. So
unless Luca
Maybe
wants
we
to
should-
perform some mischief.
Well,
I could
oh, God.
we could do a lot here.
I
But we
swear
won't.
that's never happened to me before.
Oh, my God. I forgot about that spell. Oh, my
We could
God.
barge in and be like, "Hey, stop this right now."
No, I
Um,
expected the Spanish because. No, I don't think.
Well, let's scout around. Is there only one door into this guy's house?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
So
do you want-
while they're inside, I'm gonna ritually cast alarm on the front door.
Oh, nice.
So there's a invisible string that will last for 8 hours. That if anyone was to enter or exit this door,
Hmm.
I will
Actually,
be
you know
the
what?
first to know.
As you're doing that, I'm gonna ritually cast detect magic. Maybe someone set like a magical trap.
What's the range on that?
Detect
feet.
magic. Yeah.
While you're all doing that, I'm just gonna go fly up and I will perch above the house to make sure no one shows up.
No magic is detected.
Okay, good.
Maybe a tiny sliver of a trace
Mhm.
from. Nope, not yeah, like right over there, just barely.
Oh, interesting.
So,
Yeah. I'll walk a little bit in that direction since the last 10 minutes. I'll walk over here.
Yeah, you're definitely getting a small sense of magic from right here.
Okay.
Well, should we hang out here?
Yeah, I guess so.
I could just perch up here on top of the building if necessary.
I'll come back. Yeah. No magic, except for there's a little bit of magic over in that direction, but it's just a very tiny bit.
I kind of feel like not staying near the door and like hiding out in the back.
That's why I'm staying on top of the house. No one's gonna look on top of the house.
Yeah, you're in a good spot. And then the rest of us, where should we go? Maybe we barge into this house right here. Like, hey, we're scouting out across the
Again.
street. We're gonna hang out here.
Maybe not. Well, there's a back alley over here? Maybe. Yeah, I want to go check around this way where these stairs are.
Do you want me to? Oh yeah, you can probably get over there.
I think we
yourself.
could just walk.
Yeah. What is
Well,
this
you
over
still
here?
have fly, Luca, so you can go wherever you want.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. You could go to the top of a roof too. Yeah, I'll go walk around this way. See if there's anything going on over here.
1 second, I'm making a roof.
Great roof.
Thought so too.
It's a fantastic roof, best roof.
All right, and Armok is just standing outside the door.
What exactly are we?
Just juggling a
They
bomb.
put an
in the
alarm. I'm not sure what the end game here is, but what has happened thus far is an
it's
alarm.
to fucking let us know if anybody barges in.
So basically
Yeah, I meant
anyone-
the end game, not the short term. I understand the alarm spell. I don't understand the end game here, but I'm interested to see how you guys proceed.
I think we're just expecting him to get killed, so we want to be
We're
here.
literally just
after
keeping
the
an eye on him
person.
since all of his
Yeah.
buddies are getting killed. We're just here to be like, let's see if they come back to finish the job.
Okay, so are you staying outside the
Armok-
front door or
Armok-
hiding?
Armok will like patrol the streets around, like, basically he'll just wander around on this map essentially.
Yeah, maybe just ask around for clues.
Yeah.
Oh no
I was
no.
gonna say Ansem.
Armok is not the ask around guy.
That's
True.
true.
Ansem is, so he'll start doing that. I'm actually gonna go back to where that magic is that I sensed.
Yep. After about another 3 minutes, Cairo, you hear some shuffling going on in the house beneath you, and then another few minutes, and you see the door open up. Let me delete this lovely roof. And you see Shimo and Cynthia, but you don't know what Cynthia's name is, walking out, and then it goes off, and Luca, you're informed, and they start heading towards the fire, which... Motherfucker, where'd you guys go? Paul and Johnny have made their way to, and there is now a roaring fire as the evening progresses. Because remember, we still have not slept yet.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
And people are just starting to show up.
Yeah, if people need to, if you guys, because Cairo can technically, he doesn't need to sleep. He can just sit on top of the roof, and as long as he does light activity for 8 hours, he sleeps.
Oh, well,
I will message everyone else that they're on the move. So
we met when well, Armok's a human, right? The rest of us are elves.
Yeah,
So.
Armok needs to fucking actually sleep.
Yeah, Armok's is human. Cairo is a devil, and then
We got 2 elves, so we need a 4-hour meditation, basically.
just go into Shimo's house and sleep there. He's not there.
Yeah,
He'd be like Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Who was sleeping in my bed?
All right, so what do you guys do next? A lot of the slums have now gathered around the communal fire.
We still don't know what Silas looks like, so that's probably a problem. And we should probably find out what he looks like.
yeah, but it'd be kind of weird if we just jump down and ask Shimo who
Yeah.
Silas looks like, because we did let him go.
Well,
on his way.
maybe the people who are walking around asking questions can ask people if Silas has been seen and what he looks like and stuff.
That's true.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Roll
I could ask
charisma.
that kid before. Yeah, I'll roll charisma. I'm gonna
Can
guide
I do it
myself.
too? Or
I'm gonna give myself guidance to do that.
Luca didn't find out shit.
What am I rolling
I don't
again?
really
Luca,
fit
you
in.
got sidetracked, and you heard a lovely story about a pet rat that was eaten by a cat, a stray cat, who then became a pet, and then that pet got eaten by a stray warg, who then became the goblin's pet.
Interesting. Yeah, I'm writing this all down. Interesting.
I got a 15 total.
You found out what he looks like, but not much else. Let me go grab that for you.
Okay. That's good.
If anyone is paying attention, you see that Cairo turns into what looks like a Medusa-like woman on top of the on top of the building.
Nice.
Right.
Very discreet.
It's also like, how did she get up there in the first place?
This is what Silas looks like.
Oh wow. Okay.
He's got a gun.
He's dual wielding.
Armok's like, I
rogue.
gotta get me one of those.
He's a
Gotta get
rogue.
one of those.
He's got a gun. Watch out.
Look out, he's got a
Um,
gun.
There
Look
is
out, he's got a
additional
nose.
information to be discovered about Cyrus out of character, whether or not you guys
Mhm.
ever find it. But yeah, go ahead.
Well, I already looked, so I'm not gonna roll again.
It takes me to get off the house. Do you guys want me to get off the house?
I can go keep watch if you want to walk around.
Okay.
I already heard my story. I feel like it'd be on metagaming if I roll
And we're
again.
gonna play a new game, and this is a game that we play with other parties.
It's called Pathfinder.
It's called Thumbs Up, Thumbs Down, and I'm gonna put my thumb up. and you
God,
guys are
I
gonna
hate this game.
Put your thumbs up, and you're gonna deafen yourself. And then when you see me having a thumbs down on the webcam, you will undeafen yourself. Everybody except for Dragonheart.
Oh,
Deafening ourselves. Oh,
Yeah,
wait,
this
how do I-
doesn't happen as much in Party 1 and Party 3, but Party 4 and Party 3.
Oh, I
Party
see.
1 makes extensive use of this because there's a lot of shit going on that a lot of people don't know about.
Okay, let me.
Okay, Dragonheart.
yeah.
This is just something that Alvin would have been told about, but not really had an idea how yet.
Mm-hmm.
But over the last 3-ish years, about 3 years ago, for about a year, random piles of dirt kept cropping up.
Random piles of dirt.
Not piles of dirt. I guess the harbor has become was very murky and muddy for about a year.
Okay.
You don't know why.
Interesting.
It cleared up after a while. That's it.
Can I ask around where?
Primarily located. Let me look.
Like, are we talking more to the west? Part,
More
or is it
central. More central.
like below the insane sanatorium?
Not quite. More like in the center of Trevor's territory. Like it in that chunk of water, maybe a little bit to the left and right of that.
So about where Rip's home used to be?
I don't know, maybe.
Because that's around where we dived down to find his house.
Well, where it used to be.
Yeah.
You guys caved it in.
He caved it in.
Well, it was caved in one way or the other.
He blew it all up.
Yeah.
Okay, so around that area that got murky.
Yeah.
Okay. Noted. Thank you.
It cleared up though, and I assume you had your Krakens investigate, and they didn't find anything afterwards.
Okay.
But I assume that would be the most logical way to investigate that.
Yeah, I was like, the Krakens know anything was what I was about to ask, but
Yeah, it's been a mystery thus far.
okay. Good
All
to
right. All right, we got everyone back.
Not yet. There we go. Just.
John?
know. John.
Are we good to come back?
Yeah, you're good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
John's back.
We're
Okay, cool.
back.
Okay, so that was a fun little game. You guys are much more cohesive, but not that Party 1 is amazing because they are not cohesive at all right now, but it is in the best of ways.
Party 1 is intense and scary.
Yeah. Ikarath almost got his tongue ripped out.
By Voltaire.
By Voltaire.
He's like, I don't want Ikarath to talk anymore. Come here, Ikarath. I'd like to
Voltaire?
rip your
By the
fucking
way,
tongue out.
I was watching the stream. Voltaire is terrifying.
Just straight up, he's beyond
He
gangster.
is so scary.
That makes
Yeah,
sense though.
I don't get much better with my charisma roll, but
No, not
Oh
really.
my
18's not bad.
18. So
But what you do gather is that nobody has seen Silas since he went into the strip club. I mean, aside from the people that saw him flee, but,
Silas
like,
is the
those
guy.
people.
Maybe Silas is dead already. We don't even know.
Maybe.
Ooh, I like that better. Can I change my vote?
So Silas hasn't been seen since he went into the strip club. Okay.
Correct. Yeah, I mean, generally, like, people have not seen him about in the last 10 hours or so.
Okay.
Like, that's the general vibe I'm going for.
So they have not found anything on him.
Oh, who are
Not
you?
seen anything. Oh, sorry.
Good role play. That is good role play.
She's out of coin.
That is good. No
Send-
metagaming here. Goddamn.
You get the telepathic communication from Cairo. Be like, this is Cairo. Sorry.
Okay.
And Luke is just camping out inside of Shimo's
Oh,
house.
I'm on the roof.
Breaking and entering is fine in Alvin City.
I'm on the roof. I'm on the roof.
Apparently. But no, he's on the roof because he can fly.
Okay.
But he would also say, but this body's name is Maldana.
Well, pleasure to meet
No,
you,
it's not.
Madonna.
That's Cairo. You just said that's Cairo.
But Silas has not been seen here since they went into the strip club.
Oh, interesting. I got a description of him too and what he looks like, so I think that we have some good information. So we know what to look for, and I'll describe what he looks like. He's got, he looks like a 1920s gangster. He's got dual wheels.
What are the 1920s?
Exactly.
Those are dice you can roll.
Oh gosh.
He has a Colt 45.
I believes ya, but my Tommy gun don't.
This is my friend. His name is Tommy J. Un.
Alright. So it is best that we go look for him, unless you need to go. People need to go to rest at this point.
Yeah.
And we are coming up on the end of the session. So.
I'm actually yawning.
You actually yawned?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was an actual yawn.
What is this next level roleplay?
He's made it out of the Matrix.
Real good.
He is
Yeah.
character.
Well, they haven't
It's
seen
method
him.
acting.
I think it would be probably in our best interest to rest up. It seems like he's in a crowd. He might be safe. Maybe we could.
Okay.
I don't know.
If necessary, I could stay here for the evening.
Oh, okay. I mean, if you don't need to rest, if you want to do that, that'd be okay.
I do not sleep much these days. As long as I don't do too much for an extended period of time, I will get my rest.
Well, if you have trouble sleeping, there's pills for that.
Dragonheart, I'm so sorry.
What?
Alvin's dead.
No.
Alvin adopted 4 more kids.
He's dead.
Also, if we want to sleep over here, I have a tiny hut.
Why wouldn't you
I
just
can-
go to the
I mean, yeah, we're in
In.
Alvin City. We could just go to Alvin's house.
Yeah, but don't we want to like watch over this guy?
Well, Cairo can. He said he's not
Cairo
really
does
asleep.
Only Cairo's gonna stay here.
Yeah.
We're just gonna leave Cairo here.
I mean, not specific. One second, not specifically.
That's true. We can't tiny hut it because then we'll have, I mean, the two.
There we
We
go.
can tidy it. It's fine.
The
Sorry,
two elves will be
Dragonheart.
back awake.
I just ran through my mind what Silas would and would not be doing based on the situation and the time that has allotted so far, and yeah,
Okay.
just
Wait, if you want
there's
to
stuff
go-
going on. Silas has plans. Silas is doing what Silas is doing, and Silas's plan involved that when I thought it through.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to go and rest, I can stay here. I don't sleep, so.
Let's consider this as well. Silas assumes that this guy is dead, right?
That's
So
true.
maybe once he finds out he's alive, he'll come and kill him. But at this moment, there's a good chance he just still thinks that
Armark likes that way of thinking.
Shimo's
true,
dead.
actually. That's a good
But
point.
Maybe he has some other target that we can't think of. I have no idea.
roll history, Luca.
Okay.
Guidance.
Got it. Wait, let me roll my history first. I think I'll get a history plus 9. 19. Not a
Okay.
great roll, but
I'm gonna send you a quick message here that tells you something that you probably would remember.
Is
I didn't
Silas
give you at least a 20.
spelled with an I or a Y?
Silas.
Okay.
Or it's like a Celtic name where it has none of those letters, but it's pronounced Silas.
Silas. Okay.
S-I.
Because I wrote this in my notes too, so I was like, I spelled it like the League of Legends character.
Yeah, that's why I was like S-Y.
All right, there we go. So you have that
Okay, I see
information
this.
because you probably would have remembered that as part of his explanation.
Oh, okay.
So it may
So-
change how these interactions that you're thinking of would actually happen. So I want to make sure you remembered that because that's probably going to affect how you think things are.
Okay. Yeah, I will also just remind the group. Remember, Shimo said that he was extremely close with Silas and with his boss. So maybe Silas doesn't want to kill him. I have no idea.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
And it's not
That's a good point.
it's not like me at all to give both good information and bad information. Like I will remind you of things that you should know whether or not they're actually useful.
Yeah.
So that
No,
could or
you
could
did-
not be useful.
I remember Shimo saying that. Now that
Yep.
you mentioned it to me,
Yep.
yeah. Shimo did say like, "Oh, so one of them is the best man at his wedding and all sorts
Yeah,
of stuff."
Silas was. That's
Silas
right.
was.
He was close
Yep.
with these people, so so yeah, maybe Silas doesn't want to kill him.
It's true, actually.
Also, we don't even. Why do we think Silas is doing the killings? I don't know. I guess
Well,
he was.
maybe
Our,
That's
we still
true.
want to find Silas. Maybe
he
even
was
if
our only suspect though. So
Yeah. Maybe he doesn't want to kill Shimo. He might come to Shimo for help or to confide in him. So it might be good to
Oh.
watch Shimo anyway.
he could be
He might-
hiding.
Yeah, there's lots of
Yeah.
different possibilities here, but all of them involve us watching Shimo.
Yeah.
Another,
Not too,
another
not too
option?
close.
Apparently
Not
not
all
all
are
of them.
voyeurs. We're all voyeuristic now, I
Yeah.
guess.
Don't watch him too closely though, because that's a mistake.
Oh God.
I just had a
Oh, no.
lovely
I see that,
revelation,
yeah.
so I just
Let
noted down
me,
my
uh,
lovely
me re-
revelation. I just found the greatest thing ever.
I get to respond.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Let me.
Do you tell us that? Or I guess you have to respond first, right?
Well, I'll flitter down from the. I come down Doctor Strange style, off the balcony.
Ha,
I
nice.
float down
Uh-huh.
with my cape and
Sick.
my back. Oh, Alvin just messaged me, saying that rumor spreading that Alvin is responsible for the killings at Rashek's wreck. So
Oh,
maybe
no.
this is some sort of setup.
Yeah, that's not good.
And what should I tell Alvin? Let me see.
That I don't know.
I'll tell Alvin we are
Yeah.
on the case.
Currently watching Shimo to see if Silas comes up.
There. I say that. We are on the case. We are currently in the shantytown looking for info about Shimo, I probably spelled it wrong, and Silas. Is Shimo's name on the map and I'm an idiot?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is above you.
Yeah.
You spelled it correctly.
Yeah, I wrote it right. Yeah. I like the hammer sticks names all overlapping up there.
Yeah, 6.
We must protect the hammer sticks with all
Yeah.
that we have.
All right, so with that, we're about out of time. I feel like we accomplished a lot and a little at the same time, but that's basically, I mean, it's a very intrigued, so you're not
Welcome
doing
to Dog Pound.
Yeah, you're not doing a lot of things, but you are doing a lot because it's very intriguing and mystery. But thanks everyone for watching. Thanks everyone for playing. Thanks everyone for bearing with me as I spent the better part of 20 minutes trying to make sure my friend didn't die.
All
Which
good.
you did successfully.
I
So
did.
even if we did hold it against you, we wouldn't mention.
Yeah, I did get his girlfriend out there. I didn't even have her number though. I called Keel, his friend Matt, who suggested trying to find his girlfriend on Facebook. So I messaged her on Facebook, and then had her go over. But I called like 8 people.
But it
Well,
worked.
luckily
It
all
did.
worked out in the end.
So thank you guys. Have a great rest of your day, and we will see you next week. Oh, and 3 loot points for everyone. No, 4.